Salute, 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 salute. Salute. Welcome to the Real Big Fruit Podcast. I am your host, Big Fruit. And it is Talking on the Gate. And today I got a special guest in the house. Rap artist, KAOS, the Rowdy MC, out of Newark, New Jersey, representing the mass. As you can see, he's on the screen. He got a variety of music up there. We're going to get into his life. We're going to talk to him. We're going to ask him what he about. You know what I'm saying? We're going to get all into his business while we sit here and eat this good old grub.
Jersey stand up.
I fed you already, man.
Big city be in the building.
No question. Shout out the whole Jersey.
What's going on, man?
Nah, you know, I know we did an interview recently.
Mm-hmm.
We got all in your business. But as a journalist, producer, all that, I dropped the ball on the interview as far as my technical work was concerned. The video is still up. It's pushing 200 views. But, you know, we tried something new on location. We had music in the background. I was using the phone, not the computer. So it was a little different.
Mm-hmm.
So I invited you to the house to try to get it right.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Thanks for showing up.
You
You know what I'm saying?
What's good with y'all?
Talk to the people, man.
Yo. First of all, I'm Andre Morgan, a.k.a. Killing All Opponents Swiftly, the Rowdy MC. Now, my name is an acronym.
Spell it.
KAOS. Right? And I use the dollar sign to make it a little different. And it's for Killing All Opponents Swiftly. I got the name when I was like 13 years old in Newark, New Jersey. My older street brother they gave to me said I was a rebel without a cause. Just a little bit about my history, you know.
Being called a rebel without a cause, was that because of your behavior?
Yeah.
Or the fact that you was beginning to rap?
No, not my behavior. I got the name Chaos before I took back in cities.
Okay.
This has been my street name.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I had two good parents. You feel what I'm saying?
Okay.
So when I came up with two good parents, had good jobs, whatever. You feel what I'm saying? But just everybody, I was in the hood. I lived in the hood. You feel what I'm saying? So they used to be like my homies. Be like, yo, you got two good parents, you chilling. You just out here wilding with us. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
So that's what they gave me the name Chaos, because I break all rules.
Okay.
I'm like a rebel without a cause. You know what I'm saying? If I fuck with you, I fuck with you no matter what you're doing.
All right, salute. Like me, I'm loyal to a fault. I always say. But go ahead, you can finish.
Yeah, loyal to a fault, man. Rest in peace to so many of my homies who passed away. Probably like 3 left. You know what I'm saying? That's home.
And that's the mass?
No, that's the mass. The mass is my group. We'll talk about that later.
Okay.
But yeah, you know what I'm saying? So growing up in Newark, New Jersey, 07104 North, Peabody Place, 89 Peabody Place was my address back there. You know, Chester Avenue, Grafton, Towns, the 2nd Ave, all my homes. Shout out to y'all. I grew up around some real rough shit. And you become a product of your environment and you can master it or it can master you. I just been blessed so I mastered it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never tried to be no kingpin. You know what I'm saying? I was around all them. I seen what they went through. You know? But I did hustle. You know what I'm saying? I played the block. You know, that's what I do. Chester Avenue. I used to run that spot out there, Chester Avenue. Shout out to my brother House. Yeah, man. So growing up, just being wild at a young age. You gotta remember, I caught my first charge when I was 12. So being wild, growing up at a young age, not listening to my parents and all that, going with the crew, I got into a bunch of shit. You know what I'm saying? Like
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Into a bunch of shit. Stand 10 toes down with Shape the Fan. And that's just, that's basically how I got into finding another way to chill with my homies and to do something better with my life. That's why I took the rapping. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. I had a nice journey up here, man. We go on for hours, man.
The mischief that you said you was getting into at a young age, Did your behavior, actions out in the street lead to incarceration?
Sure he did. Like I said, I caught my first charge. Come on, yo.
I got you.
Let me get a drink, brother. Come on.
I got you. What you want?
Some Henny dog, man.
You want the Henny?
Yeah, I just want to spike. What's his name? Oh boy, you got a new Ciroc out some shit.
Oh, did he?
Yeah. I love you, Dan. I'm just fucked up, man.
You want ice with that?
Nah.
You sure?
Yeah, fuck, give me some ice, man.
You gonna do it right.
Yeah, I'm gonna be classy today. Do it classy. But seriously,
I don't know why nobody called my motherfucker for. Cause I ain't gonna answer. They bugging.
They bugging. So let me tell y'all, man. So really, I am not the type of street man who likes to glorify the things he's been through. You know what I mean? I have 7 kids, 8 and 3 grandbabies, 4 grandbabies. You know what I'm saying? I don't really like to glorify the things I've been through, but I will tell you this so that way, Shaquan. So I will tell you this so that way.
Nah, I got something with my glass of Rick.
Okay. You know what I'm saying?
Cheers.
Good job.
We in the building.
So, so it's like when you have children, you gotta come different when you on a camera. You know what I'm saying? Like when you're in the spotlight because your kids is watching.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like I can't go. I'm gonna talk to y'all because I want y'all to know me. I want y'all to know me on a personal level. You know what I'm saying? You already know, but I want you to know me on a personal level.
Right.
And we'll get into the MC stuff later, but just me personally. So I did 12 years in federal prison. Pine Knot, Kentucky, that was a maximum. Manchester, Bennettsville. And, I don't count Atlanta and like the layovers. I don't count the layovers. You know what I'm saying?
My dad did about 14 or 15 or maybe more in the feds. He was in all those max joints. Leavenworth, Lompoc, Marion.
Yeah.
Yeah, my pop's been in all them shits, man.
So
he's a wild boy.
So during my time, I had a lot of time to reflect, and I just changed my lifestyle. Now let me tell y'all something else I want y'all to know. I'm not gang affiliated. Never been gang affiliated. Like I said, I got children, so when I be on, like I'm outgoing. But I don't really put my business on the street, bro. I don't really, get into certain things because I hold a lot of unsolved mysteries, the clues. So I sort of hold the clues to a lot of unsolved mysteries. So I try to keep my talk gangster, but also realize that my kids are watching. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? Like anything you want to know, and it's I can tell you. Like I said, man, I came from 2 good parents. Shout out to my parents. I'm grateful that they still alive, man. And they raised me right. I just chose to be in the streets. Now what makes my story, to me, what makes my story real thorough, is that I don't have no co-defendants, number one. Since 1992, I don't got no co-defendants. Me and somebody who did some dirt never got caught. We both was in court and we never did that. Never took a stand. You know what I'm saying? I really been around a lot of people that if I shoot their name out, it'll make you go, oh, okay. Right. But, just for those who want to, say if you've been in California, you want to reference me. Andre Morgan, 17920-058. That's my federal number. And you can ask people about how I was moving. They call me Big Ock in prison. Well, they call mostly all the Muslims Big Ock.
Yeah, right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yo, Ock.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I mean? But Jersey. So when I was in prison, I was locked up around some heavy hitters.
From every state.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So I never really was into that shit. Like I never was into name calling and this is who you are and I want to be up under you. I was always dealing with people's character. Right. I played chess, and other than that, I really stayed out the way. And I would be just meeting dudes who would be them dudes, right?
Right.
And I would talk to them. From growing up, I've been around the kingpins, the murderers. Those who was in my neighborhood, so I flocked to them. You know what I'm saying? I didn't never really consciously say, oh, this dude's this dude. It was like, yo, y'all in my neighborhood, y'all older. I ain't got no blood brothers, you know what I'm saying? So I'm hanging out with y'all.
Right.
You know what I mean? And they just was into a bunch of shit. So when I got deep into the game, I started seeing what was going on around it. I never wanted to be at the top of the food chain. You feel what I'm saying? I never wanted to be that dude. I hustled to make my moves. I had my first child at 15.
Oh, wow.
So that's when I took hustling more serious, like, all right, this is to provide for the family. You know what I'm saying? Everything I do actually from that time on has been for my kids.
Okay.
So, you know, growing up, punching people in their mouth.
No doubt.
You know what I'm saying? Just being the shit. You know what I'm saying? Like some shit I just can't talk about. You know what I mean? But I lived that life. You know what I'm saying? So when I get up here, you know, brothers like you give me the platform, I always try to make it known to the people watching, like, yo, I'm street to the motherfucker. Like, trust me, but I don't like to really portray that image. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
Because I know where to get you.
Nowhere.
You know what I'm saying? I know where to get you.
Nowhere.
You know what I'm saying? So I try to keep more or less like, yo, yeah, I'm in the streets. You can check my name. I don't hide my real government name at all. You know what I'm saying? I just KAOS, like I said, was my street name, but then that was my rap name. You know, growing up in Newark, man, it was rough. It was rough. So
the bricks.
You had to. There wasn't no bullshitting in the bricks.
That's what they say.
You know what I'm saying?
Jersey, the bricks.
There wasn't no bullshitting, man. and just so happened the people I fucked with, they was about their bully game. You know what I'm saying? So when a lot of them got locked up, now my ass, because I was hanging with them, I got the brunt of all that goddamn beef.
Okay.
Like everybody that was older who could have whooped my ass but didn't because they was home.
Right.
Now them niggas is gone. That's when I had to pay my dues for real. You know what I'm saying? That's when I had to really show motherfuckers who I was. Like I said, that shit lasted till 19, man. And then
Louis V was popping. Darius Miles was popping.
You know, that shit was till I was 19, man. Then, you know, I caught that carjacking, robbery, and violation.
Uptown was popping.
You know?
I see y'all in the building.
You know what I'm saying? I caught that charge, and the motherfuckers was facing me 33 years. I beat the shit, bro.
33 in the feds?
No, 33 in the state. I beat the state, went down south, and caught the fucking Fed case.
Oh, so you beat the state case.
And caught the Fed case. Caught the Fed case. You know what I'm saying? So
it ain't like the feds picked up that state case.
No. Feds fucking me on some separate shit. You know what I mean?
Because, you know, they do that shit.
And you know what? It's just to go to tell the children, like, yo, who you be around, that shit matter, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I be hanging with my
brothers. Hear that? Pay attention, man, because we always try to give y'all a message, man. Y'all little shorties out there, man. It's cool to admire the shit we do, or it's cool to, you know, reminisce on old shit, but the reality of it is, we ain't trying to send y'all out there in them streets, man. We try to drop some jewels on y'all, keep y'all out of the streets.
And no question. So, being around certain people, your face and your picture gets taken when their pictures and faces get taken. You feel what I'm saying? And the fans, they play different. If you know what I mean? The fans, they play totally different. It ain't about so much they might want you. They might want somebody else. But being that you always popping up with some shit and people conversation, people name, when they finally get you, they look at you like, oh, we got you. They ain't letting you go, Mr. Morgan. Fuck your upbringing. Anything. I was 23 when they took me. You know what I'm saying? Being locked up, that shit is corny as hell, man. Like, I never had to join no gang. I wasn't into that shit. I wasn't into none of that shit. I really, literally, I always not underestimated, but I took it lightly.
Took what lightly?
That how I moved through prison, a lot of motherfuckers can't move. I just felt more or less like, you mind your business, you ain't got too much to worry about. And that's how it basically was for me in prison. But I seen a lot of dudes get fucked up. I seen a lot of shit happen. You know what I mean? I was in a maximum security prison. I was with lifers and all that. So it's like, I'm chilling. I ain't ask anybody who's in prison with me. Ask them. Was I in the game, was I doing all that wild shit? I also wasn't gambling. I also ain't fucking with the sports. You know, I played chess because chess was a good game to play if you played with the right people. You know what I mean? And it was a thinking man's game, and I had to, you know, it was just me and another person. I used to win tournaments in prison and anything, man. But I was laid back. Now I'm home, and I'm looking back, and I'm hearing other people's stories. I'm like, well, man, I ain't go through none of that shit.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Before I ain't never had to join no set, nothing, man. I was way down south. I'm from New Jersey, so I'm down south with all the Southern boys. You know what I'm saying? They don't know me. How the fuck I'm gonna move through this prison, man? I'm gonna tell y'all, being a fucking man. Hell yeah. Being a man to get you a long way, having respect, manners, and being intelligent.
Right.
You know, and you know, when you a man and somebody tests you, I don't have them problems though. Not to say like I can't get my ass whooped, but you're gonna have to whoop it, you know? But when I came in prison, my thing was, nigga, I ain't got a life sentence. And I done ran into a couple of jokers during sentencing that caught life sentences and they had a little bit of time. So I didn't want to be one of them niggas.
Adding on to the time.
Adding on to shit. You feel what I'm saying?
Adding on to your motherfucking time.
Doing stupid shit. So I read books, studied, you know what I mean? I got deep into my Islam.
While you were in prison, did you start rapping in prison?
No, I started rapping, man. My first time literally writing a rhyme. No cap, man. The year L Cool J came out.
With what song?
The fucking when the I'm gonna tell you.
Radio.
When he had the radio on the album cover.
That's his first album, right?
Yeah, that was the first shit. So I was in my grandmother's kitchen. Rest in peace, love you, grandma. I was in her kitchen, and I had the wooden spoon. I never forget, I had the wooden spoon, and the light from the kitchen was shining this way, so the shadows shine this way, and I would rap like it was the stage. Seriously.
How old were you?
I had to be like 7.
Oh, wow.
7, 8.
Wow.
I think I was born in 79.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? So I started rapping young, man. And me and my little crew, Jason, shout out to them, my whole Triton crew. I used to rap in front of them, and Jason would do the beatbox. I'd be the MC. Now, I had to, at that time.
Now, these raps you were saying at this young age, were they written or freestyle?
No, it's freestyle. You know what I'm saying? I ain't write my first rap prior to like first grade. I was born in North, raised in North. I never talk junk because yo, I'm not no punk. You know what I mean? I got a few bars, man. Bars, stop sleeping on me. But yeah, man, so I started rapping young, man, and rapping for my crew. And like we would, you know, have our little time in the hood and all that. That's what we would do to entertain ourselves.
Right.
Jason hit the beatbox, I start rapping. Then we had like Anissa, Tamara, Talia, they be doing their girl thing, but they'd be around. You know, so I always was comfortable. I had trainers.
Always had a crowd.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I didn't know I was really preparing myself for what I'm doing now. You know, but as I look back, I say, damn.
I started early.
Yeah, then I got with my group, Mass Confusion, and that's RD and Facts and Wayne, and I got with them, and that's when we took it to the next level. You know what I'm saying? We started doing shows.
And this is before the bid.
Yeah, before my bid.
Okay.
This is like, you gotta think, I've been doing shows like in Atlanta, Black Music Expo, opening up for like Camp Low and them in Virginia, doing mad talent shows, doing mad the Ron Duke from East Orange, New Jersey, rest in peace to Ron Duke, used to throw fashion shows. I used to do fashion shows. Now all this was happening when I'm from 14 all the way up to 19.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So I've been doing that shit young.
Right.
I got numerous songs with the Mass, you know? So hip hop has just been in me. Right. It's natural. This ain't nothing I really gotta try to do. It's effortless. You know what I'm saying? Like I breathe hip hop. This is what I do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I really hate wearing jeans. I like my sweatpants and dressing urban. You know what I'm saying? Right. Being an MC and being a street dude and how I am, I'm real straightforward. Like a lot of MCs y'all hear they're talking metaphors, similes, and blah, 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 blah. I'm really straightforward in real life. Like I can't be phony. I don't know how to do it. I can't fake. I don't know how to do it. I don't know how to really, you know, put my life on personal status like that. So what I do is I speak my truth, but I speak it to where I don't get indicted. And then I constantly remind myself that my mother, my aunts, and my uncles, they're gonna hear my lyrics and my kids. You know what I'm saying? So when I write, I keep them in mind. Because my parents ain't raised me to be no killer, no drug dealer. So when I spit, I don't want to give off the impression like I'm proud of the mistakes I made and I'm proud of disrespecting my parents. Now, was mostly what y'all consider G shit and gangster shit. I realized being locked up with all these gangsters and this G shit that niggas ain't really what they say they are. And a lot of times dudes just be fronting for the crowd and then crying like a motherfucker in they cell. And there's nothing wrong with a man crying. What I'm saying to you is like these dudes are so killer. But then, you crying over ice cream and shit. You ever seen a nigga cry where he ain't getting no snacks in the, you can serve ice cream in the kitchen hall.
Yeah.
And motherfuckers steal shit.
Yeah.
Peppers. That shit. Right. And a nigga get mad. Oh man, I ain't getting no ice cream and he want to call.
But he a nigga in here for killing motherfuckers.
The nigga using him for all this money. So I seen a bunch of that shit. So when I was going to the county, Essex County Jail, back 96, 95, when shit was real, a lot of tough guys I thought was tough, I seen wasn't tough. So I stopped getting fascinated with that shit, And when I came home, I started treating motherfuckers how they were. Like if you was a man, I treated you as a man. If you was a coward, I treated you as a coward. Fuck it, I ain't had no. I'm different back then, y'all. This is a whole different man right here. But back then I was on some bullshit. A lot of dudes who was like, that's all they was gonna do was hustle. But we was locked up together. When I came home, a lot of them gave me my respect because how I carried myself from prison and jail. You know what I'm saying? So I'm saying the kind of jail, I didn't go to prison in the state of New Jersey. Because I beat the state. You know what I mean? Shout out to all the fucking prosecutors trying to get me locked up and still here. Yeah, so I'm coming home like, man, I don't respect these jokers. Fuck your big car, fuck your fancy car, nigga, you soft as hell. So I just started being on my own shit. Like I stopped that, I gotta move a certain way, do something. No, I learned like, yo, I'm dope as hell originally. I'm dope as hell, man. Like when God wake me up, that automatically gave me a up.
Right. I opened my eyes today.
Yeah, like nigga, I'm here.
Another day.
I ain't gotta copy fruit. I ain't gotta copy this, man. You know what I'm saying? I look at brothers that's doing a thing like fruit in them, and then I study. So I want to be better too. You feel what I'm saying? Ain't no hate. Like you gotta see motherfuckers doing shit that you ain't doing or doing shit that you doing and better than like T-Bone Blast. Shout out to him.
Shout out T-Bone Blast.
Like T-Bone Blast said something to me. He was like, not a lot of MCs that give another MC their credit. And I'm like, yo, it's a competitive sport, but at the same time, bro, if you hot, you hot.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like I like listening to me all day. But I need some other music to listen to.
Right.
So I need some other hot motherfuckers making some music.
Right.
If a motherfucker hot, why would you not tell me he hot? And not hot in the aspect what y'all think. I'm talking about he got dope lyrics and he's a dope MC. That's what I mean by saying hot.
Not just you on the radio all day.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I need to hear some shit. And I like brothers who take it serious. You know what I'm saying? And being creative and being their own style. So like I said, when I came home, and forgive me if I'm all over the place. When I came home, I didn't respect a lot of dudes because I seen they was faking. So that's how I never joined no gang. It really wasn't popular when I was home, actually, on the East Coast. You know what I'm saying? In Newark. I'm gonna say that. You know what I'm saying? I don't know when the shit started, but when it got popular, my man not rest in peace, but he on, but Rock. He came at it with that shit, and I was like, nigga, we on the East Coast. Now, I ain't knocking nobody. You don't give a fuck. I ain't knocking nobody. You know what I'm saying? I fight, but I ain't knocking nobody. What I'm saying to y'all is, I love being different.
Mm-hmm.
I love being different. There's nothing wrong with being different. There's nothing wrong with Fruit rock his hat like that. Let him rock his hat like that. Rock your shit a different way, nigga. You know what I'm saying? So I like being different. I like being like, yo, I can tell you some street shit and go to jail tomorrow. You know what I mean? I can sit here and do that, but I remember my kids, man.
I'm one day for my street.
You know what I'm saying?
Excuse me one
Go ahead,
second.
bro.
I'm
Loud, man.
Yeah, I'm wondering if my screen is right.
You got my ugly side?
Yo, Black Cow, what's poppin', son?
What's good?
I'm trying to make sure my screen is clear.
What's up, people?
Cause I wasn't looking good. I was looking kind of fuzzy. It's the same thing, so it was clean. I'm sorry, I apologize.
But yeah, man. So I love being different. You know what I mean? I love me, and I'm never gonna change. If I don't see fruit 10 years from now, how me and fruit let off 10 years from now, that's how we gonna pick back up, nigga. Cause I fuck with real dudes, and I'm a real man, and I fuck with family men. I learned that if nigga ain't a family man, he ain't to be fucked with.
Mm.
You know what? I don't like to knock people because everybody got some faults, and I got faults. And one of my faults is that I don't like to fuck with niggas who don't take care of their family. You know what I'm saying? I just don't. If it says a whole bunch about you.
Right.
See, if you love your family, and for you dudes that's still in the streets, you don't want to play that game. See, if your man is about his family, then when he make a move, his whole thing is to get home to his family. If a dude don't take care of his family, he just doing shit. Because he don't care about his responsibilities. He just gonna be doing shit. You feel what I'm saying? Whereas a man like see me, yo, what's our goal? To get the fuck home at night, right?
Every night.
Yeah, so now we go out to chill and something pop off. I already know me and my man, my friend, get the fuck back home, man. We gotta whoop some ass and get out of the situation and get back home. But we're not gonna put ourselves in a predicament that's gonna get us not to get home. I said that wrong.
Of course, it's our lives or some shit like that.
And then, but yeah, so that's what I do. I beat me, and then I just, you know what I'm saying?
Kai, you stupid Kai.
You know what I'm saying? I just beat me, and then I just, and I meet real dudes, and I get to go everywhere I want to fucking go. I go a lot of places by myself. I don't have no big-ass entourage walking around with me.
My son Kasim said you got your hat broke down, H2 straight.
Yo, word is born. This is you know what I'm saying? You know fucking.
Yo, Kai, you stupid.
I want my sweatpants so bad in the motherfucker. You just don't know.
Oh, the mother, Kai, stupid. So,
talk to me, man.
You was rapping before prison, and you was doing some things like shows and, like you said, showcases, talent shows, and things of that nature. Did it ever come a time where you landed a record deal or came close to landing a record deal?
Some dudes from Canada, when I was younger, I wasn't really into the business part of it, you know what I mean? But some dudes wanted to sign us to a distribution deal. And we was just too big.
Your crew.
Yeah, your mask. And we were just too big-headed to take it. And I'm glad we didn't take it, though. You know, now I know what certain deals are. But, you know, bad boy A&Rs become like when we do shows like the Black Music Expo, it was fucking Tarantula, Mystical.
Mystical.
I remember Mystical when he was Tarantula.
Oh,
me and Mystical freestyle motherfucking Atlanta, 96, Black Music Expo. Outside the hotel, outside the event where they was holding that shit. And he was so fucking animate. And I'm like, yo, I'm coming from New Jersey, so I never seen no shit like that.
Right.
And I'm like,
other than Boss.
Yeah, other than
ODB.
ODB.
Rest in peace, ODB.
Yeah. But it was like that type of animation I ain't see.
Right.
Still ain't seen nothing like him this day. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, we went around. So I've been around a bunch of motherfuckers, man. You got Hardware, you got Doors Underground, you got, you know, my own group, The Mass, like The Mass and Newark, we a fixture.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like you say Mass Confusion and Newark,
they know.
Don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like we tear down shit.
No record deal. Y'all was
no record deal, all independent. You know what I mean? Shout out to the Hit Squad, you know. We definitely, man, paid a lot of dues, man, back in the day. So this is how I'm able to come out now with so much confidence. And this is how I'm able to just do the shows I do. And this is why I just, you know, I keep, because I'm comfortable with this shit. I've been doing this shit forever.
Right.
Now I'm solo. Now it's more or less like, now I got to get into the marketing, doing the social media, doing my own podcast. You know, I got to do all that shit. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, you're my manager. You know
absolutely.
So it's like doing all that shit.
He calls me his manager. I'm really just his man.
Yeah, no doubt. I call
you know what I'm saying?
You know what I call my manager?
We learning together.
You know, exactly. I call
Sick.
my man because I'm like, fuck it, man. When shit pop off, I fucks with this nigga. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with this man. Pardon the nigga.
Yeah.
I fuck with this man. And if you know, he know what he doing. Because we learning together. You know what I'm saying? And honesty and family, man, I tell you, man, it's a difference, man. When you talk about dudes who ain't family, man, watch how they move, man. Watch how they move, man. And I don't mess with dudes like that. But anyway, back to me. You know
Yeah,
what
I'm saying, like the record deal, y'all never
yeah,
got
we
the
had
deal.
no record deals. We just doing shows, shooting our own videos, you know. That's, you know, doing us.
Now, you go do the bid.
Mm-hmm.
A stretch.
Yeah,
You did 12 years. You was in prison for over a decade. So now you come home. Is this when you become a solo artist?
No. When I came home, I wasn't even thinking about rapping. I was doing my personal training. I got certified while I was in prison, so I was coming home to be, you know, personal training. You know what I'm saying? Music always been a part of me, so I would always write rhymes. I would always rap over instrumentals. But I was like, you know, my group up in New Jersey, I'm down south. Let me do my grown man shit, my family shit together, get everything together. Then I'm going, you know, get to this music shit.
Right.
I went through some shit. My baby mother's down here. And I was just going through it with her, like, you know what I mean? She was trying to crumble it. I ain't been home a year yet.
Right.
So shout out to my baby mother. So I went up to New Jersey.
Went back home.
And I stayed in my brother's basement. Shout out to RD. And we started doing the music shit back again. What happened was a lot of egos got in the way. And me and my brother RD couldn't do everything by ourselves. You know what I'm saying? So I just kept learning how to make beats. I kept fucking with the equipment. And I was learning how to make beats. You know, I write. So I was like writing to my own shit, telling my group, like, yo, y'all want this? And like, go ahead, K. You know, write to it. I wound up putting the whole fucking album together in a month.
On some papoose shit.
A month. In a month, man, by myself, amateur. When y'all hear Break Afghanistan, when y'all see this shit right here.
Which one?
Like this song right here. This song, Never Be Free. I wrote and produced that whole shit. And you know, I'm gonna be humble. I'm an amateur, not an amateur MC. You know what I'm saying? Like I can write but an amateur producer, amateur engineer. Like I ain't know how to do that shit.
And this is it.
Play this song, man.
We about to drop y'all with something. You know me, I blast off.
I put all that shit together.
Let's go. Let's see what it's talking about.
I had to do this. You feel what I'm saying, cool?
Oh, you ain't know what you was doing?
I don't know how to shoot videos, man. I put pictures up.
Matter of fact, let's put that. Let's get that thing on.
You know.
Nigga from the job. That's some I can't escape the street life and got me trapped in the wall of G's. Tried to block it, but it keeps calling me. Changing up his new zip code, follows everywhere I go. Same shit, new total road, police on patrol. I take control, sip a Heineken. I'm an ice man, got a job while harassing me. Over time to see black, they attack, I fight back. I'm in jail for resisting, back in the system. Judge sent me back to prison, back to Pine Line. Guns I was right, hot and socks maximum. Got my points high. So me and say that I'm released, I ain't really free. They want me a felon, certain job only hire me. I can get my own and nothing, no, I know what and what not to do. Stay off the stage, let the feds rock them other dudes. Lay low and stack, just keep your hands close to automatic till I get through. It is what it is. You won't let me be, cause I'm take my time, ain't home, but they still say me, cause they know I understand, but they can't fool me, cause I'm social media. It is what it is. You won't let me be, cause I'm all over.
So like, you know,
I know this is the value. Oh, there you go.
I do all that myself, man. I don't have no master producers, none of that shit, man. Like, could you imagine if I get some real, like the veterans, like some real dope ass producers to write, to give me some beats.
So all you gotta do is focus on writing.
All I gotta do is focus on writing. And motherfuckers don't know that. See, that's another thing too.
Everything is written and produced by you.
Yeah, I've been doing that shit, man. This shit ain't no joke. This shit ain't no joke, man. You know?
I hold my own.
You know?
How's that, June? You want to rock that?
You can rock whatever you can do. Listen, I'm proud of everything I put up there.
There we go.
I don't know what's up. They might just do my show. Hey, that's my show.
Oh, that was a show.
Yeah, that was my show.
Oh, that was a live performance.
That was my show. Hey, yo, no. Go back to this. Listen, since I'm a real dude, let me tell y'all something, right? I had just got a camcorder, right? This is probably like a couple. When was this song done? Like 4 weeks ago, 5 weeks. So I wanted to shoot my videos, and I'm a time management type dude. That's my pet peeve. Like I hate to waste time. I swear. I'm so like, you say 6 o'clock. What time was I?
Yeah, I'm like that too.
You feel what I'm saying?
I'm like that too. That's
So,
a pet peeve of mine as well.
I hate asking people for shit. That's the thing about the industry. People don't. That's what I hate about the industry. When you gotta ask somebody for something, man, a brother like me, I just think people get a kick out of that shit. Like, damn, he's asking me for something. Because they just act different. You know what I'm saying? I don't like asking people for shit. So I got my camcorder and I told I said, you know what? I'm gonna shoot my own videos, man. And this is a straight amateur night, the Apollo ass videos. But I just shot it because I wanted to shoot the shit. It was a test run for me. I wanted to see if I could shoot the video, download it,
and get it where it needed to
and
be.
then put it on YouTube.
Did it work? Did you get
It's up there.
But did you do everything you wanted to do to it?
No. I realized that my computer ain't for the
Editing?
the real dope editing type shit. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? But I got my people, shout out to Wild Plug USA, my peoples in Belgium. They edit all my shit now. You know what I'm saying? So now my new video is gonna be nice and dope. Oh, go to this right here, man.
No pen needed.
No pen needed, man. Let me explain this shit before it come on, man. This on some hip hop shit, y'all. Listen, I made the beat and just started rapping to it. I didn't even write nothing down. After I heard the song when it was over with, I was like, I'm keeping this shit. Because all I did was speak my mind. I don't even freestyle no more. You don't ask me to freestyle. I speak my mind. That's what I call my freestyle. I speak my mind. I don't fucking freestyle.
You heard
I speak
that?
my mind, man. I don't call it freestyle no more.
You gonna let it go?
Speaking your mind.
No pen needed is the name of this joint by
All
KAOS,
the
the Rowdy MC. Let's get it.
Listen to it, man.
No pen needed. Why is it not playing? Yes, I'm on it. There you go.
Millions find a low-cost health plan at healthcare.gov so they can enjoy more visits and have less to worry about. Feel
gotta
like
watch
you and
ads.
find your plan during open enrollment. Healthcare.gov is here for millions like you.
Here we go.
It's dangerous out here. It's dangerous out here. I ain't playing with it, son. Adam. Shit's so dangerous. Everybody gangsta, but ain't nobody killing shit. Niggas out here fucking real. Like they give you still. They hear you homie, niggas too high, pop a pill. Can't aim right, innocent bystanders getting shot in the night. Y'all think it's alright. See these brothers locked down. Why? All that tough guy shit out the window. Now they on the dead, acting like a fucking roll. Yeah, I can say names. I've been locked up with some big names, yep. But I ain't on that shit, homie. I ain't on that shit, homie. I ain't with calling you out. You know you phony. You hear him? You better. Let me say it clearer. I can go anywhere I want to. I'm from North. I don't roll with the crew. I got family. Something much better. Something more concrete. Nigga, I'm really from these damn streets. And I ain't gang affiliated. I ain't blood or crip. I ain't Latin King or the young guy. I'm just a hell of a guy, and I stay fly. Work hard on my money, nigga. Bring it in, stand. Shit pops off, man, get at 'em. No matter where you go, I can be there. Let's go talk. I can go anywhere I want. I hear you. I'm not fighting, but for real, I can go where I want. Cause all the big homies, they know me, homies. Who the fuck you gonna run to? Worst case, they might make me kill you. best case, they make you shoot the fair one. And you scared to fight, so you gonna run. You can't even go get gun, nigga. So you gotta get your gun from I fuck with. See, I'm a real side on the tick from bricks. Bricks city, brick, you understand? I ain't break this down to speak with my heart, man. Come on, man, talk to him, man. But let me calm down now. Yes, I'm going through a lot, yes. I make this beat, I produce and I write this beat. Shout out to my brother E. Shout out to my brother E. Yo, I can make a whole album like this, but I don't like to write bullshit. I'm just freestyling. Something to listen to while I'm driving. Okay, I won't play with it no more. You know better. They know better. For real, homie. I lay my ass legs down first. Man, I'm so serious. Yeah, I'm so serious. Yeah, yes, I'm so serious. Listen to this shit. Fuck one, the fuck we came. I'm so serious. Let's get the fuck dead out. I'm so serious. Cause I will beat you the fuck up. You mean it? I will fuck you up. You mean it? I might even shoot you up. Yeah. Or get somebody else to fuck you up. I might be at work at the time. I would really gotta have the next day. Damn, I ain't even gonna make this down. I love having this shit coming out now. I'm gonna write some bars to your ass. I'm gonna let you check out the flow. You crazy motherfucker. Get out. Yeah, man. That beat like, oh, that shit's not. That's what I'm saying, like, some dudes just, all they gotta do is write. I gotta make the beat, write it, put it together, do my little engineering shit going on with that. But I love music, man. Like for those who don't know me, like for real, I'm definitely a father. You know what I'm saying? So
shout out to all the fathers out there taking care of their business.
No doubt. When I rhyme, I'm just gonna rhyme about my life, but I'm not gonna get myself indicted.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like I don't have shit to prove. For real, for real. And if you just meet me, I'd rather you meet me on some shit like, yo, that's a father right there, instead of like what I used to do in Newark.
Willie Will, what's popping?
You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't all about that shit anymore. For one, you're never going to catch me talking about a bunch of shit that I did do. Because like I said, I'm not trying to get indicted. I was in the feds. I know how they play. You know, fuck the feds too. It was fucking Homeland Security you need to worry about. But anyway, you know, so I make sure that when I'm on social media shit, that I'm portraying family man.
Because that's who you are.
Yeah, that's who I am. So they'll never have nothing to bring up and
I got you.
You feel what I'm saying? But it doesn't, like, I see a lot of dudes who do it. They talk about real shit, and then 4 months later, they getting locked up for the shit. You feel what I'm saying? Even dudes doing it in their lives. Getting locked up for shit. You know what I'm saying? I feel like being a father makes you a tough guy. Because when you got kids,
it's a lot of responsibility, man.
Yeah, anybody trying to take me from my children is going to turn me into something. It's going to turn me into chaos, so to speak. You know what I'm saying?
Oh shit!
I'm getting home with my kids.
What was the dude name on Incredible Hulk?
David Banner.
Nah, the other nigga. He used to be like, "Yo, Mr. Bixby, don't make me angry. You don't like me when I'm angry."
I can't remember.
On Incredible Hulk, yeah, nigga, don't make me angry, man. You ain't gonna like me.
Because, you know, you the youngest. You know what I'm saying? For like, when you the youngest and you come up under a whole bunch of other motherfuckers, older motherfuckers on the street, you see a lot of shit. So
yeah, that was my situation too. Because the packs I ran with, man, I was always the youngest. Even when I was with the dudes in my generation, even if it was for 6 months or a year, I was always the youngest.
Yeah, I never ran. I ran like after fucking 12. Everybody, I was 13 chilling with people, 22. 19, because you got them 43 now, and some of these brothers is 52, 54. You feel what I'm saying? So when we was young, you gotta think, when I'm 12, you know
Rest in peace, Wise. Big homie. Yeah, I was running around with Wise. I was 14. Wise had to be about 20, 21 at that time.
So you learn a bunch of shit.
Yeah.
And then I picked, I'm intelligent. when I say that, I mean like I'm both smart too. Like my parents are highly educated. So I learned how to pick something from him, something from him, something from him, and then I KAOS. You know what I'm saying? I break all rules. You know.
You won't be saying they break all rules.
I break all rules, man. I'm like I break the rules of what a street dude gotta be like. I break the rules what an MC gotta be like. You know, I'm unorthodox.
Okay, unorthodox. Great word, great way to describe that. Unorthodox. Can't put me in a box.
You can't put me in a box because I will make a goddamn jazz beat and then make a hip hop beat. I like to make music, so whatever I'm gonna make.
Now you mentioned performing at a younger age. We just saw a clip of a live performance of you now. Do you have anything up and coming that you want to notify the people about?
It's one show up and coming in December, but I can't really say so because I'm talking to him now, and he might push the date back. But I'm supposed to be opening up for Joe Clare when he come down to Charlotte.
Oh my God! Shout out to Joe Cleasy. He said Joe Clare. Yeah, for y'all who don't know who Joe Clare is, man, Joe Clare is the original Rap City host, right? Ain't he the original Rap City host?
Yeah.
Well, I ain't gonna say if it ain't.
He ain't the original.
If we ain't gonna call it, if he wasn't the original Rap City host, let me just say this.
He represented
Joe Clare. Shout out Big Les. Joe Clare and Big Les. Oh man, they were very, very, very important to hip hop in the early 90s.
Shout out to Ralph McDaniels, man. Ralph McDaniels is the godfather, man. He's the first BT. Wow. He's the first MTV. Wow. He's the first podcast. Whoa. Fucking Ralph McDaniels. If it wasn't for him,
Ralph was out there with the mic and the camera.
Getting everybody.
And then dropping the videos.
You had to turn the fucking TV.
That was before Hot Tracks, BT there. He popped off.
That's when you had to turn the TV knob. You had 2 knobs on the TV.
Yeah. But Hot Tracks was out. Hot Tracks was out when Ralph popped.
Yeah.
Hot Tracks was out.
That must have been just straight like a
MTV Raps. MTV Raps came after
Rap. They all copied.
Yeah, they copied Rap.
Music video box.
Yeah, all them copied Rap. Shout out to DJ Ralph McDaniels.
Man, listen, man.
Whoa.
That was my shit.
It was Joe Clare in the basement, no doubt. Really real good looking. No doubt. Man, Joe Clare, man. Oh, man.
So when they come through, you know what I'm saying? I'm opening up for them.
Where's it gonna be at?
I don't know. Like, you know what I'm saying?
You don't know all the
this ain't really my.
You just know they want you.
I just want. Yeah, I want.
They got a check for you.
I definitely going around.
That's for sure.
That day. Yeah. So just doing them shows.
Find out the date, man.
I got you.
I need to be on deck for that.
And I'm shooting my own videos.
Cleasy?
Now, let me tell y'all something, man. I shoot my own videos. I make my own beats, rap, everything. Take care of my kids, nigga. Let me tell you something. I be tired. I personal train. I be tired.
Yeah, I'm tired right now. Shit, I put that work in the day at work. I got a couple sets on the job. I came home. I took a quick shower and sat here waiting for you. I'm tired as motherfucker. Real talk.
But we still gotta keep it moving.
But I told the people I was gonna do something. This man
and I'm glad, yo.
He committed.
Yes, I did.
So
and I'm here.
All that tired shit went out the window. You know what I'm saying?
When we do this, won't y'all type of question or something, ask me what y'all want to know about me? Anything. You know what I'm saying? If it's not, come on, please remind yourself that I'm not going to jail, so don't ask me too much. You know what I mean? But you can ask me some shit. You know what I'm saying? Get to know me. Like I said, I love me, man. I don't make music for everybody to like. I make music that I like, and then if you like it, that's cool. I don't really be like caring the fuck about people liking my music because I like to make music. So I'll make something and I like it, and then I just be like, hey, if you like it too, that's dope. If not, I got another song you might like.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I got a variety
I like
of shit.
When I put this shit out, I like the motherfucking shit. You know what I'm saying? And getting royalty checks from overseas. So shout out to overseas, shout out to the Philippines, shout out to Belgium. Shout out to Italy.
Yeah. Speaking of Belgium, what's happening with Belgium? Let's talk about that.
Let's talk about Belgium. The Wild Plug USA, man. So
matter of fact, ain't that them right here? They was on.
Yeah, I did an interview on them.
You did an interview.
I did an interview. Yeah,
right there. That's them dude.
So what happened was before we go into that, So I did an interview with the Wild Club, right? And they're based in Belgium, the country. So after I did the interview, just talking to the brother, you know, we vibed, and he just was like, yo, why don't you just open up the show in New Jersey? You know what I'm saying? Up in the United States. And I was like, F it. So what I do is I interview artists also. And then when I interview them and I get their music heard overseas. How do I do this? When I interview you, it's going over there to Belgium to people we can't reach, you know?
Right.
And you get a broader audience because he has to translate what you're saying into their language. You feel what I'm saying? So when he translates, so it's like they can hear what you understand what you're saying. And then you know you have your YouTube channels, your SoundClouds, and all the other good shit that I have on these platforms. They get the, you know, people log on to them. That's how I've been getting my followers and things of that nature. People buying my music. That's how I've been getting my royalty checks, actually. Seriously.
So your money's overseas.
You know I'm the shit overseas. Like I ain't the shit overseas.
But you're rocking overseas.
Somebody buying my shit over there.
Right, you're rocking overseas.
Yeah, if I had the bigger budget, like the record labels, that we can go over that motherfucker, get a promoter, do a show, and then the people who was buying my shit, they would come to the show.
Right.
But being that we ain't got the funds right now to do all that shit, I'm just content with getting them checks and putting out music.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what it's about. What's up, man? He all up on us.
You know, yeah, man. So I do everything by myself. And when I was talking, this is why I love the Wild Club, right? Because them brothers over there, that whole team, man, they really rock with your boy, man. So if you an MC and you want to be heard, you know, you want to get overseas and get your shit out there, then let me know. You know what I'm saying? Let me know.
Or let me know and I'm going to let him know.
No doubt.
You know what I'm saying?
From now on, don't nobody talk to me directly. Talk to Fruit. You know what I'm saying? Don't nobody come at me about shit. Call my man Fruit.
All right, let's check out the Wild Plug a little bit of this.
Okay.
Oh. What's the problem? What's going on?
Yo, that shit would drive me fucking crazy.
What?
The little dot. That shit right there.
Shit don't go nowhere. See, that's not what I wanted to play. What the fuck? I'm on you.
No, you gotta highlight this one.
That is highlighted. Look.
All right, well, your thing.
Nah, I'm up here.
All right, press start.
Hey everybody, welcome to the Wild Plug,
the
second season, episode number 3 with an American guest. Check it out.
Hip-hop jumping, I double dutch. 2 blunts, wait patiently. Hop in, double up. And I made that beat my bubble guts. Man, shit to cover up. Slugs get flushed down the toilet. When they ready to let the quarterback, I'm spitting. My life's on the third. I make the third. Yeah, I do that on purpose. Get the tone on my words. No choice, don't try me. Gun to the shoulder, sunny state, the rain's over. Heard you a hard rock, but I'm a big vocal. If I add lead, you'll be on my corner. I'm a mouse, nigga. Reading coke, carrying on the low till now. Got my CDL and play the ad once in a while.
Yo, my brother, tell me about yourself, man.
This kid on the corner swiftly. The router you see, straight out of Newark, New Jersey.
What kind of music do you listen to, and the reason?
I represent real hip hop, man, street hop, you know, corner rap. You know what I'm saying? This is what we doing. So I'm a real MC who writes about his life. I'm a father of 7 grandbabies, so I do it with my family. Whatever I spit, it's true fact. I like all types of music. You know, I don't deal with one genre of music that I listen to. You know what I'm saying? Actually, I listen to like pop, rock, jazz, a little bit of blues, you know, of course, hip hop all day. But, you know, recently,
what I'm doing in this hip hop industry, right? Cause I can't do this mumble rap shit with these kids. I can't. I'm sorry. Nas said in his song one day, "This ain't rapping, this is street hop." You know, shout out to Nas.
That song made you look.
Yeah. So I said, you know what? That shit's right. I don't rap. I do street hop, man. I do street hop without getting indicted too. Put that out there. Street hop is something that I didn't create. I feel like it's always been here because hip hop started from the streets. You know what I'm saying? But I think it needs to be. You know how they make drill music? They making all these genres: drill music, trap music. They going with the shit. So street hop is another genre, man. And brothers like T-Bone Blast, Papoose, Busta Rhymes, R.D. Tick, Railroad Gutter, you know what I'm saying? How the Ripper, Chief Valley, like I can go on name. Real MCs, that's what we doing, man. We doing street hop, man. So that way we can come back. Because on the streets, if you on the streets, you gotta keep it 100, man. You gotta keep it real. You gotta be authentic, man. You know, people can sense a phony all day. Like I said, if Fruit rock his hat like that, let him rock his fucking hat like that. Like I got my shit, when my man said, my shit, yeah, it's the old school flavor, man. It's my shit. You know what I'm saying? Originality is what we bringing back to hip hop, man. Stop all this fucking you killing people in your rhymes and shit. Like, for one, you want to find something you probably ain't doing. And then if you dig, I've been locked up with dudes who caught bodies and all this because you catch a body don't make you tough, nigga.
Well, the mother, because after you catch that body, you be in that motherfucking cell crying.
Like a bitch. That's why I moved the way I moved. I moved the way I moved because I seen all these tough guys in it.
Hold on one second. Hold on, not to cut you off. Yo, Mo, what you talking about? I got the city on fire. I read your comments. What's poppin'? Talk to me. Something going on I don't know about.
Some shit.
Something going on I don't know about.
You know? Yo, shout out to Fred the Godson. Rest in peace.
Oh, word the mother, yo, that.
Street Hop MC.
Yo, Fred man. Was nice.
Street Hop MC, man. Yeah, so with the Wild Plug, right? So now I run this show in the United States. Them brothers from this one interview, man. Because like I said, I just deal with people on a personal. I can't help it, man. You know what I'm saying? I gotta. If I can't vibe with you, I'm not gonna fuck with you. This man way in Belgium, man, and you know, honestly, like the shit he's done for me, and he way over there in Belgium. This shit crazy. It be motherfuckers you just meet. You know how many producers, video editors, motherfuckers I know in New Jersey? I mean, you know what I'm saying? How the hell overseas is paying me, overseas putting money in my pocket, man, so I can feed my kids. I love them. You know what I mean? Shout out to them. Real dude, too. But what? Family, man.
He is the person who hooked you up with the gig.
Yes, right. And they're backed by a major studio. You feel what I'm saying? So this picture like Channel 11 backing your podcast up.
Yeah, that's a podcast.
Yeah.
He got big bucks behind him.
Yeah.
So he's similar.
Like a TV show.
Yeah, kind of like what Mano did recently. Mano had the
shout out to Mano, man.
Shout out to Mano. You know what I'm saying? He had the kitchen talk, I think, for one whole season, and it was just on YouTube. The next season, he was picked up by Fox Soul.
Yeah, and that's what happened.
So now, like you said, he got the backing behind him, but it's still a podcast.
And now, guess who's running the United States of America? Me. Yeah. So everything's coming to play. You know what I mean? It's just hard work.
So you're the only person in the US they have rocking?
Yes, I'm on one. Italy, fucking Africa. You got the shit go everywhere.
Have you interviewed anyone yet?
Yeah, I interviewed like 3 people so far. 4. 2 gotta get that finished, but 2 I put out already. Okay. Shout out to you, Freedom. Yo, young boy, fire, you Freedom.
Out of where?
North.
All right, man. Shout out.
Yeah, shout out to you, Freedom, man. He's fire. Yeah, so I interviewed him and Chief Valley, shout out to him. You know, Rebel Squad Radio, shout out to them. You know what I'm saying? My brother, you know, Divino Clothing, shout out to them. Listen, man, I go on and on, man. Boy, you know, shout out to them.
Wow.
My man,
1973, special report, Newark housing project.
Yeah, man. I'm from the north side of North, man. Broadway, you know.
Born and raised?
No, I was born in actually DC, but I was raised in North. I left DC like 3, 4, some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But from 4 years old on up, I was from Newark. Shout out to DC. I got an uncle out there still. I got cousins out there probably too. Yeah, so you know, I just.
Man, I'm gonna try to make something happen, man. I got some people you might want to be interested in interviewing for Belgium.
Okay.
Anybody. You know how we do? We network.
Yeah, bring them on, man. Listen, I'm getting blast. Matter of fact, blast if you listening, and last. And last. Hello? I'm getting you 2 last. You will definitely be on the interview. And I'm gonna bring last out of time, bro.
Hello?
I'm definitely bringing last out of time. Last, if you watching this, I'm bringing you out of. I'm gonna get your first 16 bars.
Yeah, I'm on live. Y'all playing on my phone.
You know what I'm saying? So the show is dope, man. The brothers are real sincere. They get brothers heard, man. And like I said, a lot of times people that's out in the industry, they're so controlled that they can't really do too much for us. Well, some of them just don't choose to. But you know, they can't do too much for us.
Right.
But you got brothers like this and other brothers like yourself who got these platforms. And what's going to happen is these platforms are going to take over the majors because you're going to get the real authentic shit here.
Right.
We got to talk a certain type of way. Can't say certain type of things. We on ABC, NBC, BET. You know what I'm saying? You can't really be your whole neck. You got to tighten up if you can run the TV.
Oh shit, Boozy! I can't leave the song, Sean. I fucks with Boozy though. I can't leave that on, but I fucks with Boozy. Boozy's a hell of a motherfucker, there, boy.
Yeah, Boozy in them body. Listen, man. You know what the problem is today with you jokers, man. Y'all not staying y'all lane, man. Let's break that shit down for real. Staying in your damn lane.
Who? The younger boys?
Yeah.
Nah.
Even older boys.
I don't even think it's the younger boys. It's the old dudes. Because it's
both. You got the young boys. Look at them going to jail for the shit they saying on their record.
Yeah, but that's their lane.
No.
That's the shit they do. That's the young. That's what they do.
Listen.
I'm not saying it's right.
No, I'm not saying you said it right. What I'm saying to you is, these young motherfuckers is so emotionally fucked up from not having good parents, from growing up fucking rough, that all their songs are fucking really cries for help. All their songs tell me is that I ain't get a lot of hugs when I was growing the fuck up. I'm fucked up because my parents was on drugs. Like all that murdering and you on demon time, all that shit tells me that you are an emotionally disturbed child who's been emotionally hurt and you didn't know how to man up for the shit.
Right.
Like motherfuckers bullying and shit like that. Nigga, do you know what we had to go through to come outside back in the day? Talking about some fucking bullying. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just couldn't come outside because you lived around this motherfucker. You had to pay the dues.
And if you got bullied, your mother was dragging your ass outside.
Yeah, to get your ass whooped again.
Yeah,
like it was shit like that going on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So now it's just like y'all, it's okay to be hurt emotionally, man. But the way they just go about it by singing the songs that they sing. Like, you know, killing people in a demon time. The shit, I heard before say demon time.
Yeah, I know. To this day, I don't know what the fuck that means.
I guess just opposite of God. That's all I can think about. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to be on God time. Like, we guys on earth. Like, I don't feel like we should be ever calling ourselves demons and shit. You know what I'm saying? But that's just me. Do what you feel. So a lot of these jokers is hurt, man. When you stay in your lane, bro, I am not no super kingpin. I ain't super rich. You feel what I'm saying? I'm a father, man, so I get money to take care of my kids, and whatever left over, I spend on me. I know the streets. I can fuck with the streets. I'm good in the streets. But that's not why I don't want to do that shit for the rest of my life. You know what I'm saying? So just because this man right here is blowing the fuck up and he's doing this shit in the streets, and this is my partner. I got brothers in the streets doing big things. The reason I get the respect that I get because I stay in my lane. I'm like, yo, I can hang out with you niggas, man. But I'm not trying to do what y'all do. However, I don't knock nobody hustle because it take one quick wrong turn for me, and I'm going to need the streets to fucking feed. Trust me, I'm not waiting for the government to feed me. If I ever get fucked up like that, you know what
No
I'm saying?
man's supposed to
So
wait
you know
for
what I'm
that.
saying? So
No man's supposed to wait for that.
I'm gonna go grind.
You got to get out there and do what you do.
Now the thing is, when you have talent,
Ambition. You gotta
ambition.
You can't just have the talent.
Mhm.
You gotta have ambition.
Yeah. Hard work.
Work ethic.
Work ethic. That's right. Patience.
Humbleness.
Mm-hmm.
Determination. A lot goes into play.
No doubt.
Not just your talent, bro.
Not just your talent.
Because a lot of us have talent and we all ended up with nowhere.
Yeah.
Jail.
Yeah, so stay in your
Getting
lane.
high.
Don't get in these
Shit
fucking
like that and
interviews
wasted our talent.
and these fucking TV shows and in your rhymes, you know, stay and be somebody you're not, because you gotta keep that shit up, bro. And that's why I don't need an entourage when I walk around, homie. I don't need everywhere. Your big homies, they gonna know me. I'm gonna be able to come through. You know why? Because I'm a man. And men gonna respect, they recognize a man. You feel me? It doesn't have, you don't have to be doing the shit everybody's doing. Make music that reflects your life. Make music that, remember that your kids are gonna hear your shit. They're gonna hear it. They're gonna hear it. My parents, my aunts and uncles. So I can't be on demon time when my family's real spiritual. You know what I mean? I can't say, oh, I did this when I know, like, yo, my man got away with that shit. Why would I mention that shit? Or we got away with the shit. Why would I mention it? Like, we didn't come up in the era of fucking show everything on TV. You know, it wasn't about, or you, like nowadays, they like, yo, I want to know how many motherfuckers.
A message.
What's the question?
No, it's not a question.
Okay.
It's on the TV. We can't read it. It's my cousin Shay saying sorry for interrupting the interview because of the phone call.
Oh, okay.
Like, I'm reading all the messages on my phone.
Oh, okay.
And then she was trying to chime in to apologize, and I didn't want to ignore her, so I'm going to acknowledge her and say, we got you, mama. We appreciate you pulling up.
And we live, we raw. This, you know what I mean? We ain't doing no cut. We rugged over this motherfucker. I'm sweaty. Next time I do my interview, I'm tough. I'm in my sweatpants, don't judge me. I like to be comfortable. You know? But yeah, I just stay in my lane, man. I just take care of my kids. I stay in my lane. When it comes to these bars, I write about my life. I'm not a super metaphorical, how you figuring. I'm straightforward. When I talk to people, I'm straightforward when I rhyme. And when you listen to my rhymes, I'm not going to step out the realm of reality. I'm going to just talk about my life and remind myself, like, yo, the fans be listening to MCs. And I know I got a couple of haters in the world that would love to see me back in the box. But I bring them bad news. I'm free and I'm home and I'm making it.
For those that are wondering, this is not your regular interview.
Hell no.
This is not going to be an interview where I sit here and ask him a bunch of questions.
I want y'all to
We
know.
did that like 2 or 3 times. The last time we did it, it was a great interview, but we had technical difficulties. So basically, he's here to just talk to you. I'm here to interject. So this was not your typical interview. So don't be discouraged by me sitting here, me reading the comments on the phone, or me checking on my wife in the hospital because she's getting up out of here.
Shout out to the queen.
Yeah, shout out to the queen.
Hurry up home.
Or me checking on the wife, you know what I'm saying, because she's getting up out of here in 2 more days. Don't be discouraged. Don't worry about that. This was his day. He wanted to come up in here and talk to y'all.
Yeah, you know,
and I provided the platform for him to do it. And I learned some new things today. He said some things today. I sat here quiet and listened. I learned some things. So now when he come back, I can address those things. All right? Just in case anybody was wondering.
No doubt, man. So that's it. You know, just staying in your lane.
You got more comments on that screen.
All right. I can't. I need glasses, so that shit. I can't.
I got you. You ain't got to get all the way up on that shit. We go blind doing that.
Ask me anything, man. Get to know me. You know.
Oh, that's Sonny Blanco. 21 good loose, Sonny.
Okay. What are you talking?
Okay, you telling my wife to get better. I appreciate you, Sonny Blanco. We really do.
Hurry up, sis. Get home, man.
Yeah, we need you out here.
Get home.
We need you out here. Oh, they still hit. Oh, there goes. She responding to you now.
Okay.
That yellow box right there, that's her. She sent you a message. She said to you. Oh, she said that to Sonny Blanco.
Damn, since I ain't get a shout out. Hold up, man. Hold up, man.
Because he wrote it on the screen, so
I'm
they
the
told
one on TV. Let me my phone so maybe I text. I get a shout out for my sis. Hurry up, home, get better, yo.
Yeah, she be here soon, man.
Bro.
But yeah, man, I just wanted to, provide this platform for you to come up here,
Yeah, that's all it's about. It's about
hang
just,
out.
yeah, yo, for real, I just want y'all to know, like, yo, I take my craft seriously, and I definitely love being different. I put the album Brick Afghanistan together. I'm working on my second album right now, producing it. Shout out to the Wild Plug, my brothers out there, MFG, because they helping me edit, do my videos, and they teaching me little techniques, and they actually got me video editing, doing graphics. If you ever notice my page, I'm on social media.
The firework. I hit you the other day.
Yeah,
that's
my man put me up on all that shit. So he's teaching me how to do it.
And you playing with it.
And I'm playing.
That's how
with
you
it,
get
know what I'm
better.
saying? So I'm doing everything by myself, man. But definitely, if you cause like I said, I'm doing engineering, shoot my own videos. I'm a host of that show, host my own show. You feel what I'm saying?
Host of that show.
Yeah,
you
know what I'm saying?
YouTube, let them know, man. Tell them your YouTube.
I you know what, y'all, for real.
Don't tell me you don't know your own damn YouTube.
I do, but I always did not want to be one of them dudes screaming out on the goddamn TV. Yo, go to WWD _ like, ain't nobody gonna write that shit down, man. So at the end of this shit, maybe he'll do like he could just put my shit up there and then y'all can see it when it's all said and done. You know what I'm saying? But ain't nobody about to be doing all that shit on TV, talking about some fucking,
I take it,
_
I post it, man.
You know what I'm saying?
KAOS
the Rowdy MC.
There you go, KAOS the Rowdy MC on YouTube. That's your YouTube page.
KAOS the Rowdy MC. See, you about to have me do K.O. I'm on Instagram, man. KAOS
_.
I'm not doing all that shit, man. Listen, man. KAOS the Rowdy MC. There's a bunch of KAOSs out there. I might,
Before you go,
yeah, talk to me.
top 3 MCs in no order.
Excuse me. Sean Price, Ghostface. I'm always gonna ride my nigga Keith Murray, man.
Okay.
I'm always gonna fuck with Keith Murray, man. I'm always gonna fuck with Keith Murray.
Top 3 rap songs.
Oh shit. That's too many. But I will say. All right, I'm
gonna throw you a rap. I'm gonna throw you a lifesaver.
Good.
Get rid of that question. I gave you top 3 MCs. You gave me your 3. Now give me top 3 rap groups.
Oh, EPMD. Third Base. Yeah, I know y'all New York niggas ain't gonna like that, but I fuck with Third Base, man.
As a top.
Nah, not as a top, but
I said top, baby.
All right, let me take that back.
Word.
Shout out to Third Base, man.
Yeah, shout out Third Base.
I fuck with the niggas. All right, but
Searchlight Publishing and all that shit.
About groups, like you gotta think Das Effects. You got fucking.
I just said top 3, brother.
Yeah,
you're on top 3.
Yeah, it's a lot. So I like the groups are not really that.
I'll give you my top.
Loaded by Nature.
Give me 3. Your top 3.
Hardware. And the Mass.
Okay.
And the motherfucking Mass.
Okay.
They
keep typing on the screen. I gotta pick up the phone
again.
again.
Right. Ask me a question.
What did they say? What did somebody just say? Man, there you go, YouTube. I need glasses like a motherfucker.
Yeah, that's why you had me trying to read that shit. I was like, nah, can't get it. Okay. It's lit up though. Thank y'all for tuning in too, man. Because you know what? I like people who support you when you start from the bottom, man. You know what I'm saying? It's more genuine.
Fam got an old soul. Salute. That's Brooklyn Mo. Y'all know me and Brooklyn Mo got a show going down. I gotta get a date for us to pop off with our next episode. We gonna do that. The Fruit and Brooklyn Mo show is going down once a month on the Big Fruit Podcast.
Because I grew up with old heads. I grew around real men. You know what I'm saying?
Somebody chimed in. They want us to know they pick. Shout out GABB Life Tiz. He said the Woo. Yeah, that's definitely one.
Yeah.
That's definitely one. No question.
I didn't want to say the most famous one. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, bro. So now it's my turn, right?
Yeah.
My top 3 MCs.
Give it to me.
I'm gonna do what you did. I ain't gonna name all of the famous. All right. My top three MCs.
That's mandatory. That's mandatory.
Okay.
Biggie, the Pops.
Yeah.
Jada
All right.
Kiss,
All right. I got you.
names.
My top 3 MCs. One of them on my list is none other than Kool Rock-Ski from the Fat Boys.
Oh, okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Bars.
Definitely.
Kool Rock-Ski from the Fat Boys had bars.
Street Hop MC. Go ahead.
East New York. Salute. That's one.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna say number 2, the Lady of Rage. Bars.
Yeah, I fucks with her.
Yeah, I threw a female on my list.
Shout out to Lady Rage.
Yeah, I threw a female on my list. Lady of Rage.
Murder, what you think you heard?
And you know, this last person, he's gonna be a big name, but he don't get the love and respect he deserves. So therefore, I can use him. None other than Kool G Rap.
Yeah.
Those my top 3 MCs.
I consider Kool G Rap like a fiction.
Now we gonna do my top 3 rap groups. The Fat Boys.
Yeah. Good one.
Houdini.
Can't deny that.
And MOP.
Oh, yeah, but that's a fiction. See, MOP is a fiction in hip hop.
So was the Fat Boy.
Yeah, I know.
Fat Boys was number 2 on the Billboard behind Michael Jackson.
Yeah, we're not arguing none of you.
Okay.
We're not arguing.
No, I'm just saying they're a fixture too.
Yeah, but they're a fiction.
They're a fixture.
Like you can't. Like,
they was number 2 on the Billboard behind Michael Jackson.
You ain't gonna do what that dude did and disrespect the Pioneers.
That shit was corny.
The Pioneers. It's just like with the streets. The dudes who paid to like they whooped ass and shot jokers and all that shit for the block not to get fucked with. You gotta get, just because you on the block now, your block wasn't able to do that unless these brothers paid these dudes.
They put that work in.
You know what I'm saying?
Same thing.
It's the same shit. So it's like in hip hop, like certain brothers, Kool G Rap, they pay their dues. So it's a respect thing.
Absolutely.
When I rhyme, I want brothers like that to hear my shit and be like, yo, he needs some better engineering. But I like the fact that he's spitting when he talking. Then when they see my interviews, they can be like, okay, he's the same nigga all day long. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to change up for what? I love me. You know what I'm saying? I think I'm pretty dope, and my kids do too. You know
all day, OG City Blacko, you already dope.
Word, man.
Yeah,
but
man.
You know, going to the feds and come on, like, okay.
And did you peep game with my 3? Yo, OG City Blacko, y'all peep game with my 3 rap groups. I want y'all to tell me what my 3 rap groups had in common. I want y'all to tell me. Fat Boys, Houdini, and MOP. They was all Brooklynites, man. Come on, man. Recognize.
I didn't know that.
East New York.
I know Brooklyn. I mean,
the Gawan, Houdini and them from downtown by the Gawan.
I didn't know Houdini was from Brooklyn.
Yeah, man. All that noise Run DMC was making. Real talk, son. I ain't taking nothing from Run DMC. They bust the motherfucking door open. And a young Run, he was like a Jay-Z back then. His swag was on tilt. But let me say something. All that fucking noise Run DMC made, son, Houdini was on their heels. Houdini came out of Brooklyn and was on Run DMC heels. Then the Fat Boys did. Yo, them niggas was number 2, son.
You can still rock a party with all the groups that you named. Like,
the Fat Boys was number 2 on the Billboard behind Michael Jackson. Do y'all understand what that shit meant for hip hop?
That's how my shit gonna be. One day, y'all gonna be like, yo, that motherfucking KAOS, that nigga, man. I remember he started from the bottom. Now, the only way to be a fiction, right, in this day and age is just to be authentic. And what I feel I bring to the table of hip hop is just my life, because y'all don't know my life. So I put my life on music, and then y'all, when y'all hear it, it's something new for y'all. Y'all never heard it. And then I make my own beats, so I'm going to make beats that I write to. They're going to fit me perfectly, going to fit my flow perfectly. Right. And just being, and everybody like, I'm real, like, I can't help but to say it, y'all. It's not like a slogan, but when you a father, you're a parent, It's just no matter what even though you might be on vacation, you can't help but to think about your kids. You know what I'm saying? So it's like even when you're rhyming, you on a vacation, you in your own zone, back in my hip hop shit, I'm feeling young. You know what I'm saying? I still think about like, yo, when I finish spitting this rhyme and my son ever hit, when they hear it, how can I tell them to be one way if I'm talking this shit?
I totally agree with that type of shit,
You know?
right? But I'm also a motherfucker who can differentiate motherfucking entertainment from real life.
But that's
like my real life experiences,
yeah.
I've been through some shit to listen to a nigga rap and kill and say, yeah, that's just entertainment.
Yeah, no doubt. But
You know what I'm saying?
But your children, they still going.
But we gotta teach them to be able to do that.
I gotta teach them like, yo, you can be you and spit these bars. That's all I'm gonna do. I'm gonna be me and spit these bars. When I rap, I'm gonna talk about shit I did. I'm gonna talk about shit I want to do. I'm gonna be me. I can't spit around saying, yeah, I'm doing this and that, and then you come outside like, goddamn, where the phantom at, bro? You just said you have phantoms and goddamn all types of shit, revolvers and shit out in your rhymes and shit, man. Come on, bro. What the fuck we doing? You know what I'm saying? Niggas be out here like fucking percolating, flowing like a motherfucker, man. I don't call a lot of jokers out because, like I said, man, I ain't trying to go back to prison. I ain't one of internet.
Yo, what was that homie name? He was another Brooklyn nigga, J. Rue the Damager. I remember.
No. Now let me tell you something. I'm glad you said his name.
I don't fuck with him.
Now I don't know. Now remember,
Biggie had to clap that nigga.
I don't know what these niggas is like personally.
Nah, Biggie had to put that nigga in his place.
Biggie put a lot of niggas in.
Yeah, he put that nigga in his place.
But
when he told Primo in the booth, talking to you. No. What he told Primo? He told Primo. Primo was producing the song. Big was in the booth, and in his lyrics, Big shot Primo. He told Primo, I'm surprised that you, son, that you run with them. He was talking about J. Rue the Damager. Remember J. Rue the Damager did the joint about the nigga in the Versace sweater, the Gucci sweater, in his Versace sunglasses. He talking about Big and Puff.
Okay.
So Big, being who Big was, rest in peace, fat boy. Big told Primo, yo, I need that beat. He took J. Rue the Damager own beat and clapped this stupid ass.
Now, but the thing is, though, and I ain't speaking on that shit, but what I'm going to speak on about J. Rue the Damager, if you listen to his bars,
he got bars. Don't get me wrong.
I like the knowledge itself that he was coming with, like you know, in this day and time, the more you make a motherfucker think, the less they like your music.
That can happen.
You know what I'm saying? Like if you make a motherfucker think too much nowadays,
but what about this? What about when you
go? He made you think because he was talking.
What about when you go against the grain or go against the norm and they blackball
you? If you don't go against the grain, you don't make it to Prince status, Michael Jackson status, James Brown status, Biggie status, Pop status. All these brothers went against the grain. They push past what lyrics are supposed to be.
So you believe Michael Jackson went?
Hell yeah,
with Quincy Jones?
I think no.
Nah,
not crossing your people going against the grain. I thought you meant like going against the grain of what the normal is. Like yeah. Like when you go,
that was my question.
Okay, yeah.
But you caught my attention when you brought up Michael Jackson's name.
Yeah, because
I don't believe Michael Jackson's music in the beginning when he became Michael, all the way up to Thriller. Even past Thriller, I don't believe any of that music was against the norm, or you know what I'm saying?
It wasn't the way he put together his music, his shows.
You know what?
It wasn't
the norm.
It wasn't the norm. It was only the norm if you compared him to James Brown, Lionel Richie, like motherfuckers who did out of the box shit. When James Brown came out, jumping up, doing all that shit, wasn't nobody fucking with doing that shit. They went against the grain.
Yes, it was. What's his name?
No.
What's the old brother name, man? I gotta get my music.
But you know what I mean.
Yeah. It wasn't
even the
song.
Norm. Even the song, please. People like, what the fuck is he doing? That wasn't a typical way to write no song. Just say please
different
all the fucking time.
It was something different.
So that's what I like.
Okay.
I'm gonna do something different. And only way I can do something different is just be me, because I'm different.
So now let's talk about Michael Jackson one more time.
Okay.
When we was just discussing him about whether or not his music was against the norm. Correct me if I'm wrong or enlighten me and teach me something. Was Michael Jackson? Did Michael Jackson create pop?
No.
Who was big in pop before Michael Jackson?
Pop, yeah, like you. Shit, only person I can ever think about is James Brown. But I'm trying.
James Brown was never considered pop.
He wasn't.
No, that's why. That's my question.
Okay, then
I can't think of anybody before Michael Jackson who was considered pop.
When Michael Jackson was out doing his shit, I was a strong, hardcore hip hop fan. I didn't really
see.
I'm like, yeah, but I'm saying I got a old, you know, I fuck with old head, so I was in the R&B, I was in the side A, I was in the Anita Baker.
Yeah, nigga, but you ain't had the penny loafers with the penny in them.
No,
I did. I was on my Michael Jackson shit.
My father made me wear fucking Michael Jackson. Shout out to my father. He made me wear Michael Jackson fucking coat to fucking Harlem with the Sylvias one day.
Oh no, that's one thing I ain't do. I ain't do the Thriller jacket or the Beat It jacket.
Man,
we ain't do those.
I lost my real coat playing outside, right? 2 weeks ago. I was sliding through the house getting that shit off. Ain't nobody.
Oh, they ain't know you ain't have no coat.
Man, my father like, yo, we go to New York, go to Sylvia's, get your coat. I said, I'm good there with this hoodie. He said, no, boy, get your coat on. So
right.
obviously, I'm still young enough for my father to tell me what to put on.
Right.
I was like 11. Man, I'm in this stall like a motherfucker.
Because you done lost the
coat.
coat.
You know, parents catch on after a while. So when he finally caught on, he come in that motherfucker, man. I love my daddy, yo. He come in that motherfucker and he say, where your coat at? I'm like, I don't know. Put this on. The fucking Michael Jackson.
Which one? Thriller or Beat It?
The red
they both was red.
The red one with the zippers.
That's Beat It.
Oh my God.
He had the Beat It jacket on in Sylvia's.
I never lost another fucking coat after that shit.
You lucky they ain't throw eggs at you.
Man, I was young though. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you got away with it because you was a kid.
I was holding my father's hand still.
Yeah, you was good. You was good. You was good.
At the same time,
you was good.
That shit scarred me for life, man. I still think about that shit. You know, boy, but goddamn hurt memory with that.
Mo said, man, what about Stetson Sonic? I spelled it wrong. He said I spelled it wrong. They from Brooklyn. Yeah, Stetson Sonic was a fucking hip. See, they wasn't a hip hop group. See, I'm gonna teach you something, Black Mo.
They wasn't a group.
Nah, Stetson Sonic wasn't a hip hop group. Stetson Sonic was a hip hop band. Stetson Sonic is a hip hop band.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, Google them. They consider themselves a hip hop band.
Okay. But they were still legends.
Yeah, no question, bro. Yeah, no question. Brooklyn Mo was on point with that one. No doubt.
All that.
But my favorite shit was the
Brooklyn.
Daddy-O. And another thing, Daddy-O, he wasn't only the front man of Stetson Sonic, man, but quiet as kept. Daddy-O played an instrumental part in Biggie and the Ready to Die album and Junior Mafia's first album. Yeah, Daddy-O.
Yo, if there's some fucking producers out there, listen, man. I don't got $1 million to pay for no beats. But what I do need, I need somebody who's really sharp to teach me some shit. I'm the type of man I need to be taught how to fish. You know what I'm saying? Teach me how to fish, man. You feel what I'm saying? If you ain't gonna give me no free beats, at least teach me how to fish.
Word.
Tell me what I'm doing wrong.
Nigga, all you gotta do is give me the fishing rod.
You know what I'm saying? When y'all listen to my album, I'm telling y'all now.
Peace, Uptown.
You know, I put my album out of frustration as far as like with my group, as far as like, you know, I want to get shit done. And like when you in the group, you gotta ask, everybody has to have an input. You know what I'm saying? And then when things don't go right, it's like you get torn. So I just want to like not gonna get into that vigorous shit and just did my own thing.
So it's been a minute since you worked with the Mass?
I've been up here, I've been in Charlotte like 3 years. Like 3 years. I still love my brother. What's up with y'all?
No question,
Shout out
man.
to Mass. You know what I mean?
Gotta stay loyal to a
you know, you just get to the point where, and that's why I'm stopping them. I'm for real. See, I'm at the point now, it's like, fuck, I need to get shit done. I ain't waiting on nobody. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes you just can't wait. You gotta just move, keep it pushing, and then when everything pop off, I know I got a whole bunch of albums with the Mass. I just grab my brothers up like, come on.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Come on.
We got a bunch of shit in the vault.
We got a bunch of shit in the vault, man.
Right.
We got a bunch of shit. We should be out. You know,
gotta give me some of that shit.
I got you. When we was coming up, the Fugees and all them was just coming out.
Out of Jersey. Shout out to Fuji.
Shout out to Miss Hill. Well, shout out to Lauren Hill, but shout out to her mother. I had her mother's an English teacher. Miss
Oh,
Hill,
no doubt.
up
That's
in
dope.
Broadway
That's
Elementary,
dope. That's
Broadway
dope.
Middle School. They done changed that shit to Louis Monroe Marine. But anyway, yeah. So I came up with all the real MCs back in the day. You know, it was a block party. The Outsiders. Shout out to the Outsiders. They're a hip hop group in Jersey. Like, you know the Outsiders because they.
I heard that.
You get the Rod Diggers from the Outsiders. You'll get the Young Z's. You know what I mean? They was
Shout out Rod Digger.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? She's definitely
Digger.
So I came up at a block party and Wyclef had the mic and I grabbed the mic from Wyclef and I started rapping. Young motherfucker, man. This before Wyclef was Wyclef.
Right.
You know? The pipeline. Like when y'all see fucking 8 Mile.
Mm-hmm.
Let me tell you something about 8 Mile. This is a fact. Now at this point, this is some shit that people can really take on the internet and run with. Eminem came to the pipeline in Newark, New Jersey with the OG Black 45. Black 45 was Newark's Ralph McDaniels.
Okay.
If you was in talent, you came through. If he ain't know you, you ain't make it yet.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So Eminem come through the pipeline. We said lyrical combat. Right? And Eminem came to the pipeline, and then when he shot the 8 Mile movie, the dude with the dreads, Black 45 got dreads, and we was doing battling and all that shit up in North. So we got all that shit from North. I'm Eminem. Now, goddamn it, I'm Andre Morgan.
But they said they had that shit in Detroit.
No, I'm not saying that they didn't have it in Detroit, because I ain't never been in Detroit. So shout out to Detroit. I don't know. Well, I'm saying
like the rap battles and the dude holding the shows.
That could have been true. And that may be true. But however, ask Eminem, did he not come to Newark, New Jersey, North Newark at that pipeline on Broadway, and what was he doing in that motherfucker?
But he was with Black 45.
Black 45.
And Black 45 had the dread.
Shout out to Black 45, man.
Wow.
I'm telling that it's Black 45.
This is history. This is exclusive. Only on the real big.
You know how they do the fucking they take your voice and they throw it in fucking shorts and so other people can see. Take that shit in the short and put it. I swear to God, if it ever reach back to him, I'll fuck him out and get a record deal from that nigga.
He can't deny that.
He ain't gonna deny it. It's not even nothing against him. He just gonna be like, yeah. He like, I just ain't. He probably feel like most motherfuckers ain't thinking about North like that. You feel what I'm saying? So I just kept it on Detroit. My story, like it fit my story. You know what I'm saying? Maybe some other line, maybe some other interviews, he might mention it. You know what I'm saying? But this movie, which is business smart. I ain't mad at him about this.
Right.
I ain't dissing him. He's one of the fucking greatest.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I definitely tip my hat to the brother. You know what I mean? By all means. Definitely.
I remember the first time I heard him, 1998. I was in Sullivan, and they had a bullshit underground station on, man. And they played a song by a dude. He just was going crazy because you know how his bars is crazy. And I remember a bar he kept saying, "I run up in the spot with the Glock like Tupac. I don't give a fuck" was the name of the song. Like, I don't give a fuck. And I'm like, yo, I didn't know he was white. I heard it on that underground station just that one time. And then I gotta say, about a year later, Dr. Dre got a white boy named Eminem. So Eminem pops. And as the more and more music he puts out, I'm realizing, oh shit, that's the dude I heard in 98.
Fucking Andre 3000, one of my other favorite MCs.
Yeah, but he in the group.
Andre, he went solo.
Andre and he was not one of your favorite MCs when he went solo.
Yes, he was.
He was?
Yes, he was. Let me tell you why.
Did he do a solo project, first of all? Okay. Did he do a solo project?
Yeah, they had the Andre 3000 album and then the Big Boy album. And it was just like a double album sold as one.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, he was probably locked up, but yo, it happened.
Nah, I remember albums, bro. I was on my grind.
The fucking.
I remember Columbia House.
What's it called? Speaker Box, y'all?
20 albums for
the Outkast album. Was it Speaker Box? Was it Speaker Box when they had like one album was just all Andre 3000 and then Big Boy dropped the album, then they put the shit together. But it was
now, did they say they was going to do it or did they actually do it?
They did it.
Because I don't recall.
They did it.
You might be right.
They did it. So anyway, yeah, that motherfucker is talented. So why I like Andre 3000,
I'm going to find out for you right now.
Why I like Andre 3000 so much is because he don't mind to be different. I like some of the non-traditional hip hop shit that he put out. Like that shit is like, you are the prototype. You know, I'm not about to sing on live, but you know what I mean? I almost forgot I was on live. But you know, that song right there.
I'm trying to find it right now.
I like that shit. It's called The Prototype, man. The Prototype. Andre 3000. You are the prototype. I think I'm in. I like that whole shit. I'm on that. I'm on doing things different. Now, I'm not a weird ass MC. Like, I'm not doing all that cross-dressing and,
yeah, you
and
right.
all that
You are
shit.
absolutely right. Speaker box. The love
Speaker box, right?
Speaker box / The Love Below.
Yeah, I think The Love Below was, I don't know, but The Love Below might have been Andre 3000 and Speaker Box might have been.
They got him like this on the album cover.
Yeah,
Big Boy is first.
They might have been going through something, you know. They're like, fuck, we gonna put this what I want to do and this what you want to do is put it out together.
Yeah, all right. Speaker box was Big Boy.
Yeah.
The love box was Andre 3000.
Yeah, that's when he was singing this shit. But yeah, that's the dude dope, man.
Yeah, he's very, very, very creative. He's
That's
very
dope.
creative. He's dope. I just wasn't feeling that he was the best MC shit when they was trying. I ain't agree with all that shit.
I'm gonna say this.
Nah, I ain't agree with none of that.
If 16 ain't enough, I think it's by Rick Ross featuring Andre 3000. I like to put that verse up against a lot of people's shit. You know, like that Andre 3000, man. I was big on them back when they made Southern Playlistic Cadillac Funky Music.
Yeah, that's their first joint.
Yeah, I was
that
fucking
beat
with
was
them back
crazy,
then,
son.
Then they dropped AT Aliens. That's when I was like, damn.
Yeah.
Ain't no joke.
Yeah, they came
no
through the door with that Southern Playlistic music. That
like
shit was
Scarface,
fire.
You got like Scarface, you had Outkast, you got
Scarface is a fucking icon,
you know what I'm saying?
legendary.
You got Ludacris, you got brothers from the South that wasn't playing no games. You know what I'm
He's
saying?
right. That's when they was beefing when Andre popped. Okay, with the perm. He said with Andre popped with the perm.
You know what I mean? Like, I
Yo, Sonny Blanco, you stupid.
Hey, yo, I'm never a fan of certain people's outfits, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, I don't knock what people do. I like different. So if you're doing something different, it's because I don't like it. I ain't going to knock. I just like, I ain't going to wear this shit. You know what I'm saying? But that, I attribute the way they dressed to fucking Erykah Badu. Shout out to
Yo,
her.
man.
For real. I think that.
Man,
whatever,
every nigga she threw it on went through that shit.
Yeah, everybody goes through
except
that
the homie out. Except the homie out
say
there with,
Common.
no, the homie out there with Drake.
Oh,
The DOC.
Oh yeah.
That's her first big fuck. He the only motherfucker who ain't. He ain't come out weird. He ain't come out weird after the relationship.
Yeah, man, shit crazy. Yo, for real, like the skinny jeans and the bright color shit y'all got going on. I'ma say it's for all the brothers who still like to look like men when they dress. Like that shit ain't cool. Seriously, man, it's the feminization of the black man, man. You and your woman ain't supposed to have this. Y'all not supposed to get confused about who jeans it is. You know what I'm saying? Shut the fuck up, man.
Yeah.
Like, for real. Like, when that shit start happening, when that shit start happening, you gotta check yourself.
Shit.
Think about this shit now. And laundry day, and y'all just throw the laundry on the motherfucking couch. Y'all want to just clean it, fucking throw laundry and fold this shit up later, right? And you pull up a page and you fucked up like these mines are yours. Then stop. That's when you're supposed to fucking stop.
I hear that shit, man.
You're supposed to stop.
Y'all better take heed to this shit, man.
No,
especially if you going through that shit in your house when you doing laundry.
She don't be fucking what's the word?
Differentiate.
Yeah, that word. To fucking your jeans. What the fuck is you doing?
He said, yeah, that word.
You can't do shit.
That's it. He been drinking.
Yo,
he been drinking.
You
know how I get these niggas in here when they be drinking.
Listen, no, I'm good, but I'm just saying, like, it's certain shit I want to address. And for the listeners, yo, support real hip hop.
No question.
Like, you got brothers like me, T-Bone Blast,
King Price.
You got a bunch of brothers out here, man.
Mizzy Maybach.
That really make music to make music, man. Like, yo, we not just listen to the music. You feel what I'm saying? Some people out here to get money.
Mm-hmm.
They'll do whatever they can put whatever song out.
It's the same thing with this YouTube shit. Some people just here for the money, so they just put out any motherfucking thing. I ain't here for the money.
Starting shit. And listen, man.
I ain't here for
Stop
that.
all that fucking internet starting shit with the brothers that you know from the hood, like my brother and them, that be just doing shit and
Man, don't even talk about. They gonna keep doing that. That's the only way they get their money.
They be keeping it positive. No, but see what it is y'all cause so much dissension.
How about this?
Community. You know what I'm saying?
How about like my bro Shy Saquon, salute, Jim Pop fam and all that. Say look, St. Laz and Saquon. Me and Saquon was on the phone the other day. I don't want to speak too soon because I'm gonna let him do what he do.
Mm-hmm.
But he gonna challenge these niggas, man.
Yeah.
Everybody want to be journalists. Everybody want to have a podcast.
Mm-hmm.
Saquon gonna challenge niggas, man. Because all that shit they be doing, getting at each other, backbiting, fighting, yelling, screaming, that shit ain't journalism.
A lot of that shit it's the nigga you is, man.
But Saquon, I'm gonna let the homie Saquon address that. Because he
doubt.
said he got some shit he got to say on St. Laz. You know how he do. So shout out Saquon and St. Laz. And I'm gonna be tuned in because I want to hear what he got to say. He gonna put some shit in perspective.
Because when you getting money, you know what I'm saying? Like, we don't have time to think about other shit. When you really gonna put in that work, you try to avoid that shit much as possible. You don't really be too quick to jump in shit, nigga.
Man, because you know, like
you can not get home that night, nigga. You run against another real nigga like yourself, you might not get home that night. So real niggas try to avoid that situation. What's wrong with avoiding that situation, bro? What's wrong with just letting them off? Say for instance, you don't like me.
mm-hmm.
You ain't got to comment. You ain't got to watch none of my shit. Now, if you watching my shit and you want to comment on my shit,
knowing you don't like me.
You know what I'm saying? Knowing you don't like me, then I know you acting like a female. You want some attention. You know what I'm saying? And then when y'all get the attention you was looking for, now all of a sudden you don't want that attention. So you'll never hear me being a super thug on a goddamn microphone or the internet. I just say I'm a father, so that can, for smart motherfuckers, they know what I'm talking about.
Right.
Like real motherfuckers, when I say I'm a father, they like, yeah, I fuck with your boy. You know what I'm saying? Because I know what that means. For idiots, they're like, man, he's soft. He's a father. He's talking about kids.
They don't know nobody.
You ever seen a female lion, a male lion, any animal protect their cubs? If you walk in a far distance, they'll leave you alone. The closer you get to a motherfucking parent and they cubs, they're going to attack. That's what the fuck a real parent does. That's what I do. I mind my fucking business. You get your fuck me getting home to my family, and then something else is going to come out.
Right.
Until that happens, I'm pretty much on father mode. Even when I'm chilling and drinking, I'm on father mode. Nigga, like, yo.
Trying to get home to my babies.
Yeah,
that's it.
Clothes and sending ass to school tomorrow.
Yeah, no question.
That, you know what I'm saying? So when y'all rapping and y'all doing all this shit, I just say, like, look, man, understand that the youth they are crying out for help. So they're crying out for help through their music. You know, like they're really, I'm killing, I'm on demon time, nobody give a fuck about me, so I'm gonna get this money. Or girls like, oh, fuck this name, my daddy wasn't around, so I'm gonna fuck these niggas. You know what I'm saying? You're crying out for fucking help. You're telling me that you had a rough childhood, you were mentally scarred, and now your music reflects it. So I don't hate you for making this stupid ass music. I don't hate you. I just feel like you need to get counseling. You know
mental health is real.
You need to get some counseling.
Mental health is real.
You know what I'm saying? You need to get some counseling.
Mo said, can I get a what?
You know?
More in the time for your games, Mo. What's up?
You know what I mean?
Can I get an outro sound? Whoa.
What's an outro sound?
They calling you out.
How would that mean?
Mo said, can he get an outro sound?
What's that? So you want to hear something or you want to hear something?
No, when the show's ending? Or what you want to close out with?
I want to close out with, this is our life.
All right, Mo. I like how Mo be on point.
Shout out to Mo, man.
This is our life. We got to get over there together. Remember, I told you he invited.
Oh, that's Mo?
That's Mo.
Yes, look, man. We
got to get over there. Because he been on my phone all night during the interview talking about his camera.
I'm glad you did. I need help.
What's the name of it?
This is our life.
He been on my fucking phone talking about his camera gonna make everything better.
Listen, man, I am so with that shit. And yo, you know what, man? Brothers and sisters, like for real, it's okay to help each other out, man. Like y'all, like some of y'all are just so goddamn crabs in the barrel. Like, look, man. If somebody's doing something, and I'm not.
What's the name of the song again?
This is our life. You should have found it.
Nah.
Go ahead.
Or if I go in there, it pop up.
Yeah, go on this one. Yeah, I ain't gotta do the fucking I ain't gotta stream nothing now. They can just read it.
Where's that?
This is our life. You gotta go in the back. I ain't good at this type of shit, so you can rearrange the video. You gotta teach me some of that shit too, man. Cause you be running your podcast, you got like 1 million motherfucking followers. I gotta learn how to do shit. That's it? That's all you got?
Yeah. But this was my shit right here.
These are shorts though, bro.
Yeah. Oh, so it might be down here. Uploads. Speak your mind. There you go. That's what you want?
Not speak your mind. Go down. Just my life. Go down. Let me see. I like that. You know what I'm saying? I like that read up.
As you see, he got plenty of content up here.
And I do all this shit myself, man. Goddamn. Now come on.
I don't see.
I'm not a great engineer. So what that means to those who don't know about music like that, engineers, like once you make the song, you make the beat, and you do the drop, say like, okay, it's gonna be nothing but the music playing this part. After you do that, an engineer comes and makes sure all the sounds are even. I'm not good at that shit. But I wasn't about to sit there and beg nobody fucking do the shit for me. So I did it, my guy. Go to re-up, man. Go to re-up, man. We want some thug shit. Go down. Go down. You love that one right there. Yeah. Go to re-up. Go, it's down there, say re-up. Keep going. This is fucking my eyes.
That's what I'm saying.
It's not good. We're gonna get it. It's called the video. Just have it. Maybe it's in the beginning.
What?
Yes, in the beginning. It's in the beginning. It should be in the top of the mind. Check out my YouTube page, y'all. I'm gonna put some more content up there. Okay, slow up.
You said the beginning.
Shit.
Re up.
All right, let's get this one.
All right, we're going to take y'all out with this outro. Request the Brooklyn Mo. But you want to say something more before we leave?
Thank y'all for tuning in. Support real hip hop.
Always.
It's called street hop now. You know, we doing street hop. They got drill music, trap music. We got street hop. You know, and no imitators are allowed in street hop. No mumble rappers are allowed in street hop. None of that faggot shit. None of that. You know, like your sexual preference, but you know what I mean. None of that shit up in hip hop. Like in street hop is lyrics, bars, how you put together your verses, how you perform, and the originality beats sampling.
Say that again?
Originality beats sampling.
Oh, it
that
beats sampling.
When you make original beat, you're automatically gonna get 2 points extra to somebody who samples. They can come back by making a doper song, but originality, that's what I'm fucking with.
You get more points.
You know what I'm saying? You get more points for being original. That means I make a whole beat in my own rhymes I never heard before, and I perform in front of people. And I never got booed. From 13 on up, I never got booed at the show. And I never performed nobody else's song. I always perform original music, original beats, original lyrics. That's what I'm on.
Written and produced by you at all times.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like when I was with my group, you know, I had a producer.
No doubt. Shout out to Maz.
Shout out to the Maz. Shout out to Wayne Jackson. But yeah, I do everything myself, man. Everything on my YouTube page, my interviews, all that shit, I'm doing it myself, man. You know?
So, you see, I'm subscribed, man.
You know what I'm saying? So you know, this song right here,
Re-up.
It's self-explanatory, right? Remember the fans is listening, though. But I did the beat, I did everything. I just want y'all to check it out. And those who really produce, I know you might critique me, but help me out. Like, call through and be like, yo, I like his shit. He need to do this. Tell him to do this. Tell him to get this piece of equipment.
Network, man.
You know what I'm saying?
We in this shit together. We
Teach
all we
me
got.
how to fish.
Know what I'm saying?
You know what I mean? Teach me how to fish, brother.
Y'all ready?
Come on, man. We're going to go out with this, man. Re-up. Just real quick, man.
I want to make sure this volume right for you, though.
Okay. Yeah, I want to hear this beat, man. Like, I'm so proud of myself. You don't know how many people say, you're not ready. Trying to hold me back. Push forward. Forward motion, baby. Hey, work done, gotta get more home up. Place the order now, I'm headed to the re-up. I
I was down last year, now me up. But I'ma keep it on the low. I see them watching. I don't want to bring this jealousy in here. They see me shining, wanna put the feds on me. Bad enough, my brothers that I roll with. Which makes weight ain't nothing that I can't get. But I don't borrow from the day I spend my own dough. I ain't ashamed. I started off with 1-0. I finished that, went back and got 2 more. It ain't a lot, but I don't hold a nigga shit though. You get running, now you running like you pay dues. I go to work and flip my check up from the old school. Make my own way, sitting in my car home. Beat the highway up until I fly home.
Baby, come on.
Rock it out. You like my shit? You rock it to my shit, you gotta get up there and get close to it. I'm the first one to get that.
Where you took that at?
Yeah, I took that shot right here. This is Uptown Charlotte.
Where you was standing at?
I was in the. It's a building.
Yeah.
Building right here.
Now, dangerous out here.
So that looked like a restaurant. It looked like a restaurant.
No, it's on top of a club.
Oh, it's a rooftop.
Yeah, it was an air. What you call them shits? Airbnb, R&B.
Airbnb.
Yeah, one of them things.
Oh, you feel had Airbnb.
It was one of them shits, and it was on top of a club, and you can look, and you come out the thing, you can see the Charlotte basketball little stadium and the other shit.
Spectrum Center and all that.
Yeah, all that.
That's dope. That's dope. That was a dope view.
Yeah, it was a nice day, man. Shout out to Mel, because he had got the joint and invited us over. He was having like a bachelor party, some shit.
Listen, we really appreciate y'all hanging out with us. We wanted to get to it from my boy. He said he had to get on the road this evening. That's why we didn't pop off at 8 or 9. He had to do some things. So I popped off early. 6 o'clock is something I don't usually do. So it's not too many people in the building because they like, damn, he went on too early. But it's all good because you can always go back and watch the joint. You know what I'm saying? And besides, he's going to be back. You know what I'm saying? Just like you see Brooklyn Mo, you're going to see KAOS. You know what I'm saying? You're going to hear T-Bone because this is my immediate clip. And we are networking and we're going to beat this motherfucking airwaves up until y'all get it. That's going to be Fruit, T-Bone Blast, Brooklyn Mo, and KAOS. You're going to see us and hear us as much as possible until we get this shit right.
No doubt. And I ain't going nowhere. You know, come on up on the Swiftly, the Rowdy MC. Listen, you want to get your interviews out, you know, Wild Plug USA, we in the building. I'm making beats, you know, I'm doing my thing. I'm always open to suggestions and instructions, you know. Stay real with your family, put your family first, man. Be real to you. And we ain't doing no fucking mumble rap over here, man. You know what I'm saying? Like no mumble rap. Like motherfuckers, like you got T-Bone Blast out here spitting bars again, nigga. Y'all gotta step your game up. Absolutely. T-Bone Blast is back, nigga. And KAOS is back. You know what I'm saying? And we gonna represent for the fallen soldiers who ain't here. Brothers like Fred the Godson, Biggie, Pop.
Yo,
we gonna
Fred
represent
was
for
nice,
them, man.
son.
Yo,
Fred the Godson,
brothers, man. Like, nice. See, and it be like this.
Fred was nice.
The more true you gonna stay to yourself for those who try to get in the industry. For those who try to get in the industry, let me tell you something. I just went through some shit from a label trying to holler. Look, man, you do everything your fucking self. Street hop ain't about the glitz and glamour. I don't do shit with the glitz and glamour. I do shit like I might shoot a home video, but the music is dope and my lyrics is dope. The video might not be up there with Puffy and all the other fucking videos, DJ Khaled videos, but fuck all that glitz and glamour. What's the music talking about? What's the message? You feel what I'm saying? So you real MCs, stop stalling with your music because you can't make it popular. With like Mano video or Jude Santana video. You can't, your bread ain't that long. Your connection ain't that wide just yet. But if you hold the music, my nigga, the music speaks for itself. Right. Soulja Boy became a millionaire off of shit he made in his house. The dance went crazy. He made that shit in his house. Look at Soulja Boy now. Now, everybody had to say that name. Because you know how to say that name? Because if you look at him, Is he on a label? Well, he's independent. Did he do that shit himself, and then somebody see him with some paper? So you can't hold your music, man. We gotta start putting out raw ass videos with the budget that you got. We gotta start putting out music with the money that you got, and you gotta invest in yourself. And when them labels come at you, tell them to kiss your ass unless they're giving you a cash money deal or a no limit soldiers deal. Okay? Okay?
I hear that shit.
And that's because you got brothers like me, T-Bone Blast, and you got a lot of dope MCs, but a lot of times brothers be scared to really come out the closet. They're like, well, you know, I ain't got the 16 platinum chains on. I ain't got the Maserati. My videos ain't going to be like that, so I ain't really going to be able to compete. I don't feel that way. I feel like, yo, I'm born authentic. Motherfuckers going to like real hip-hop wherever they hear it at. And I'm a real-ass dude, so y'all like the street and all that drama shit. You know what I'm saying? My life full of that.
My life full of that.
Yeah, so shit. Y'all should fucking
He said my life full of that.
You know what I'm saying? So it's
Real
like,
talk. Real talk.
Like T-Bone Blast, I keep saying him, you know, from Brooklyn, like he made me a supporter through his lyrics. I talked to the brother, and I like the way the brother talks. You know, he's doing the stop the violence thing. You know,
right.
How you doing your food drive.
Elite learners.
You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to the elite learners out there in Brooklyn.
It's like, you know, I really respect brothers who love their craft. And I was telling T-Bone Blast, like, yo, bro, I don't give a fuck about going platinum or anything in the street, my nigga. I give a fuck about, like, yo, we gotta make sure some real hip hop is out here. We gotta make sure that's a duty. That's what street hop MCs. Motherfuckers that infiltrate the school of hip hop. Now, I'm not knocking drill music, I'm not knocking trap music. Because some rappers like T.I. and certain motherfuckers like the, you know,
Jeezy.
You know, like they do the shit, but this is the difference from what the fuck they doing and what a lot of other motherfuckers are doing. Right? So with street hop MCs, it's a new genre now. Street hop. This ain't rapping, this is street hop. So we gonna talk about the streets, but we gonna be slick with our shit so we don't get indicted. And we gonna talk about the streets, but we gonna tell you ways not to fuck with the streets, how to get out of certain situations. Always gonna be some way uplifting, even if it's rough, rugged, and raw. We're not promoting violence. We're not promoting killing your own kind. We're not promoting all that shit. You know, we're not doing no fucking studio gangster shit, no internet beefs. You can say whatever you want to say. I'm not gonna respond. I'm really not gonna respond. You know
you better than me, son, because I ain't whole.
Nah.
I can't kill a nigga in 5 balls.
Nah, you know why? Because listen.
I might respond.
When you respond to them jokers, man, you get them the attention they want.
Man.
I be on some different. Because listen, no, for real, to be honest with you, Mr. Boss, I'm going to say on TV every my life. I really get at you.
These niggas be tripping.
I really get at you, man. So I don't get into shit. So
you gotta pick and choose when you respond, man.
Yeah, because everybody, you ain't the only killer.
I ain't gonna say I ain't gonna never respond to these niggas.
Listen, I'm never. If a nigga do some studio gangster shit on the goddamn internet, you done showed me who the fuck you was.
Yeah, that's true, but that shit have had you so burnt up, man, so motherfucking angry, you ready to jump through the screen at that nigga.
I like it because if you put up a bunch of shit and you start some drama and I never respond, you giving me free publicity.
True.
So fuck it, keep doing what you're doing, but at the same time, I'm not about to respond because when something happened to you, I never said shit about the man. Why they accusing me?
Right.
When you see he's the aggressor.
Right.
I think I played it, but he's the aggressor. He's the aggressor. I don't know what happened to the nigga. He just got caught missing.
Right.
Now,
I don't know
what the fuck happened to him. You know what I'm saying? But if you want to take like, when I see you, nigga, and I'm gonna fuck you up. Somebody else do something to him, you gonna get blamed for. Right. And we can't afford to run up in our shit. We can't afford 60 days in the county jail until they get this shit figured out. Like, we got shit we gotta do. So we gotta move different. You feel what I'm saying?
Mo said, bring fam through on the weekend. I'm gonna bring them through, but I don't know when. Don't be telling me no dates. Shit.
Yo,
man. My wife come home Friday, man. You won't see me for about 2 weeks, bro.
Yes, please.
Bring him over here. He bored. He just wants somebody to come hang out with him.
Is wifey listening?
Yeah, she probably, if she ain't
please
sleep.
get home.
She probably sleep. She ain't in there.
Yo, man. And how many years have we not eaten Chinese food? We ate Chinese food today, yo.
Word.
I ain't gonna lie, man. Y'all know that's against my whole belief.
But
we ate Chinese
a
food,
motherfucking PF Chang is cool.
Nah, man.
PF Chang is cool.
I eat from halal spots only, man.
Yeah, that's right.
Chinese food and shit. I don't eat from halal spots, man. This was sure.
They got halal Chinese?
Yeah, no. I love Newark, man.
I never heard of halal Chinese.
Newark, man. Newark is like.
But we could do another episode
like
on Newark.
It's like Newark is not full of Muslims and gangs, man. Ain't nothing.
Wow.
Newark is full of Muslims and gangs. Everybody out here.
Wow.
Everybody took the shot. Females might got tight jeans on, but you see their hair wrapped.
Wow.
Islam is really the word start with a P, covenant in New Jersey, in Newark. Real like there's no, you can go everywhere.
How long it's been like that?
Shit, man, since the riots.
So
the Nation of Islam first base was in Newark.
And this is my next question. What was the temperament like that after 9/11?
I was down south.
Oh, okay.
I was down south. But you know, we can see the towers from my block in Peabody. I can see the Twin Towers.
No.
That's how close we is
Right.
to New York. You know
I'm talking about after that happened.
After that happened.
And they pointing the fingers at the Muslims.
Yeah.
How was the temperament in Newark, New Jersey, since it's such a great population?
Shit, the same shit with every Muslim in the world. Like that's one thing about Islam. They don't discriminate on fucking with us. Wherever we at, they fuck with us.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Wherever they at.
No doubt. Shout out to all the Muslims, all my Muslim brothers, because I got a whole bunch of them, man, that I did bids with, man. A lot of brothers wore their kufis and shit like that.
Yeah, man. And
Word.
you know, I'm not the best example.
Shout out
of
to
Muslim,
all the Muslim
but I am a
brothers.
Muslim. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
The best example is the Prophet Muhammad, peace and prayer be upon him.
Don't get no better than that.
You know what I'm saying? So I represent Islam, but I definitely always tell people, like, look, I am not the best example of a Muslim. So
Right.
you know, like, trust me. I read and write Quran in Arabic. I read and write it. Like the Quran in Arabic, I read and write that. I taught that in
Somebody at
prison.
my door. Somebody at my door. He
You know what I'm
barking.
saying?
Listen,
All
we
right,
gonna get
what's
up out of
up,
here. My little man barking. He only bark when there's somebody at the door, and I got to go find out who it is. Matter of fact, I can check on the ring bell because you know I am gripped up. You know it.
We're gripped up with knowledge.
You know what I'm saying?
Before y'all
Nah,
try to-
I'm a homeowner.
Yeah.
I'm gripped up. I'm protect mine.
I'm getting hold of my kids. That's all I can say. That's all I can say. You know what I mean?
Yo, Mo. You see, now you pissing me off, bro.
Go at the door.
Now you pissing me off.
Go
Stop.
at the door.
Stop. Stop,
Come on,
bro.
Let's work.
Stop.
Let's work. I want to work. I like more already. More like to work. And Mo, I'm here with you, bro. Soon as you introduce us, you going in. You going in. For real,
Yeah,
bro.
it's somebody at the door. I need to go answer my door.
Come on,
Listen, man.
it's good, man.
We're going to get up out of here. I appreciate y'all coming through, hanging out. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can look forward to more things going on in the Real Big Fruit Podcast. As you see, I posted up Memories of Ron K coming up soon. Rest in peace. I'm going to also tell y'all my story of Big E, Big Eric Walters, shaking the rims in LG Projects. He's a legend on the basketball court. And I'm also going to be bringing y'all the monthly show, the Fruit and Mo Show.
You ain't doing a freestyle final no more?
I'm not doing it this Friday because my wife's coming home Friday. So this Friday is a wrap.
Yeah.
Next Wednesday, I look forward to having CEO Vaughn and that chick. My little man Ev out of Queens Finest, representing. I look forward to have Ev here Wednesday. He's going to present new music from one of his local Charlotte artists. All right. And then Friday, I look forward to Ev putting Charlotte on the map with a gang of freestyle rappers.
Shout out to Charlotte.
Yeah, Charlotte is
Shout
going.
out to
Yeah,
Charlotte,
Charlotte going to
man.
tear. Charlotte said they're going to tear it down.
You know what?
Courtesy of Lil Ev.
You know
Charlotte
what,
said they're
man?
going to tear it down.
Shout out
Not
to
this
Charlotte.
Friday. Not this Friday. It will be next Friday. This Friday, we're going to show love to the wife. But I will be back Saturday night with King Price. My wife's going to allow me to take care of King Price. You know what I'm saying? I made that move while she was away, so she won't let me finish that. But, you know, she come back Friday, so y'all might not hear from me for a couple of days, man. I got to lock in on her. But y'all will hear from King Price Saturday night. We lit. You know what I'm saying? On that note, I'm up out of here.
Much love and respect, man. Salam alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Peace.
Peace.
We out.